last left off, our cask racers had accepted another quest from the Cobalt Soul to search for, from the, or they had finished a quest from the Cobalt Soul and brought the information back to the Cobalt Soul and received a letter telling them to come to the Sunset Bazaar from Professor Whist of the Allegiance of the Allsight. The letter requested that they find and bring back a marble statue in the shape of an elephant from the Bone Garden. They arrived and quickly found the statue, retrieved it, and began to walk out, wherein the statue reacted and exploded out this figure of wondrous power, becoming full size in the middle of the streets of Ank'Harel, and a battle ensued. Throughout the course of the battle, several people were injured, but they were able to take down the creature. But in the process, the owner of the pawn shop found herself injured inside, and quite a commotion was caused in the streets. So in this moment of chaos, as you're all scrambling to find out what your next action is, you hear groans from inside the shop. As the drow woman is in pain on the ground, you also see in the middle where the large elephant was a moment prior is now a much smaller form of that elephant, back in statue form. What are you all doing?
I already picked up the statue.
Bhaqull, when we left off, was running into the tavern, or into the pawn shop to go check on her.
All right. As you enter back into the shop, you see Laid head sort of leaned back against the back of the front desk, and she'd come around to see what the ruckus was about, is the owner of the establishment, whose name is eluding me currently.
He'll go over and try to assess how injured she is.
Roll me a medical check. Rorosha is her name.
Whoa!
Yeah, all right. So immediately sitting down, you look her over, you see just a bit of blood dripping along her back. Her eyes are closed, but they're not fluttering behind the lids, so you can immediately tell that she suffered a decently heavy hit to her back as she was pushed backwards, but it doesn't look like she's concussed, so simple healing will be able to treat her.
He'll yell out to outside. Can someone get Plymouth? She's hurt.
All right, I'm coming. And Armand's gonna walk over to Plymouth.
If I don't recall correctly, Jerry would have gone over to Bhaqull to give them one of the potions that Ika still had on him, since I took Ika's stuff that he left behind, which I'm assuming he had the potions. And then Jerry would also scramble over. How many? Was it 3 that we got, or 2?
2.
2? Okay, so he'll give one to Bhaqull, and then he'll have Jerry go over and give one to fucking turn my notification sounds down. I'm sorry. To Armine.
All right.
And then Duncan will start heading towards the horse himself.
Okay, so Armine, you have a potion, and Bhaqull, you have a potion. Duncan, as you head towards the horse, I need you to roll me a perception check.
Yes, sir. Make sure it's at normal.
And I will note, whilst you are all moving about, while this is an empty map, on these streets there are numbers of people. This is middle of the day and a busy day for the market, so there are numerous people out and about looking at what the commotion is caused, and beginning to push through the crowd, you see with a 26 very clearly, are a number of the Hands of Ord.
Those are the guards, right?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Bhaqull will go to very carefully give her the potion because he's going to try and not touch her, like move her at all. He doesn't want to injure her back more.
All right.
What's going on? Catch me up because I had to put up groceries.
They are trying to heal the individual who got knocked back by the thunder from before.
Oh.
Yeah, the shatter, I believe it was.
Yeah, Armand's trying to help you up, Clement, because...
Yeah, you...
don't touch me. Don't
were
you
both
try to touch
given-
me. No.
You were both given fucking health potions. As I see these guards, I'm gonna actually take and guide Seabiscuit to try and cause a small blockade with the cart.
Okay, roll me an animal handling. It'll be a fairly low check, but it's just to see how well Seabiscuit responds to you. No problem. Yep, you block this way. The guards are still trying to push the crowd, and they get to the edge of the cart, and they're just like, what the... They begin trying to make their way around and try and find their way through, and they get a little lost over here for a minute.
Armand's just gonna...
You bought a few minutes while they figure their lives out.
Armand's just gonna go here, then take this.
Are there some people like located in this area around?
Oh yeah,
Seabiscuit?
there are people all throughout the streets. It's a very
Okay.
popular area.
All right, I am going to I'm gonna start to guide Seabiscuit back up towards them in this direction. As I
Alright.
position them, Seabiscuit to go up this way, I'm actually gonna take out the 50 gold coins and just throw it into the street as I, cause Seabiscuit to like mush up forward quicker.
In Creed
Okay.
logic, just throw gold in the streets.
Hold on that
Yeah,
for a
it
moment, and
was.
go ahead and mark the 50 gold off.
Yeah, we'll do.
Alright. So, but cool. As you're in the shop feeding her the potion, just roll me 2d4 plus 2.
Okay. Plus 2.
Alright. And her eyes flutter open as the wound on the back of her head closes rapidly. She looks over at you, just confused, bewildered. What the hell was that?
I don't know.
She looks, she looks out towards the front of the shop and sees everyone there. Gets up and goes, "You need to leave."
Yeah. I'm sorry. He'll
Thank
go
you,
out.
Thank you for the potion. Go. Just go. And she like pushes you out the
Yeah.
door.
Bhaqull will look to the others and be like, we need to go.
All right.
Does someone have that thing?
Hordle definitely would have seen me pick it up.
Your friend went down the street with the horse and the statue.
Oh,
It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine.
Okay, let's probably get out of here. She's gonna
Him since he has the card.
she's gonna desummon her echo.
Bhaqull will
And,
start
I don't know.
heading towards Horse and Duncan.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm already in the driver's seat at this point, so as I'm like getting him up, I'm just gonna toss the coins out to the side.
Fleming is trying to do her best to catch up. She's still badly hurt.
Bhaqull will go back and help her walk.
I'll say Hordle will also.
Because Bhaqull is also hurt, so they'll help each other.
So we'll do this. As you guys are swiftly moving over, I'm going to need an athletics check from all of you. Just to see how fast you push through the crowd. It's no failing on this. It's just a matter of how quickly you move through.
Game? Thank you?
I'm a very athletic tortoise.
Wow. Okay then.
All right. So, as you all make your way to the cart and hop inside, You see Duncan lean over, look, see the guards, and toss a handful of coins off to one side. The townsfolk scramble, distracted from the scuffle that just occurred to now the possible ability to get their hands on some coin, and begin to scramble and make another commotion, which the guards now key in on, as they haven't realized what the first commotion was, begin moving there, leaving an opening in front of the cart for Duncan to quickly and swiftly push past the guards without being stopped. As you begin to head back out into the streets of Oncarel, all aboard the cart, which direction are you taking them, Duncan?
I guess to where we were supposed to go to drop off the statue.
All right. You begin to make your way to the Sigil District, towards what is known as the Crystal Chateau, where you were requested to bring the statue. Roll me a... Let's just do a survival check as you're making your way through the city. Yeah.
Well, hot damn.
You very easily dodge a lot of the patrols that the Hands of Ord have called upon to check on this disturbance. Some of the checkpoints to see what people were up to and who's carrying contraband. You avoid all of that and make your way
Fuck.
to the Sigil District. Holy
Oh.
Wow.
Listen, I might be big and stupid, but I know how to hide.
Good job, Duncan.
Yeah. Duncan's amazing.
How long would this take for us to?
This will take roughly about an hour and a half to get to the Sigil District as it gets into later afternoon.
So what I'm hearing is we have time for a short rest.
That is correct. Everyone but Duncan can take a short rest.
Yay.
As Duncan is driving.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I didn't lose much in the way of HP anyways, so I
I
lost any.
lost
Actually.
any.
Do you gain back health or short rest? I don't think you do.
You do if you use hit die.
Yeah.
Ah.
You can use as many hit die as you have levels.
Yep. Which is basically the same as like what hit die you roll out.
Mm-hmm.
So is anyone going to be using the short rest to recover HP?
I'm gonna be awake. I don't need to.
I need it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna help a little bit with that.
No?
DM, correct me if I'm wrong here, but I'm gonna use the Song of Rest, which is just what I can start doing.
That is correct.
If you are any friendly creature who can hear your performance regain hit points at the end of the short rest by spending one or more hit dice, each of those creatures regains an extra 1d6 hit points.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
So you would roll your hit die, and then once you finish rolling your hit die, do a d6.
So I can roll it 7 times?
The hit die. I believe the d6 is just once.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
the
I mean
D6
that.
is just once.
But if you're level 7, you can do it 7 times, yes.
Okay, so I just roll it 6 times.
If that's how many hit die you want to use.
Yeah, you can use a maximum of 7 because you're level 7.
Okay.
Uh-huh. And I think when you take a long rest, you get all your hit die back?
That's correct.
Oh, Hello.
Okay. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
I think
I'm
that's
gonna do one more because I'm
so
really
then that's the
needed.
d6.
And then a d6 as well for the Song of Rest.
Oh, I forgot to say, Armand
10,
gave the health potion
24.
to Flemeth, so just passed it to her.
So Bhaqull has 28 now.
26. So 26 for Flemeth, and then 24 for Bhaqull. That's what you guys gain
Heyo.
back.
Thank you.
It's better
I
than
wasn't
being
here.
at 6.
Wait.
Much better than being at 4. Or a 2.
Am I-
How is it? 2, I think.
Hey, look at
2 or
that.
And
4.
Discord active not working? No, it is. Okay.
I've only
All
died
right.
twice.
And as you go along listening to Hordle's song and resting, patching up passively some of your wounds and cleaning the stuff with Flemet's medicine, you do eventually make your way into the Sigil District and in front of the Crystal Chateau. You've been to the Sigil District before, having been to the Terrace Schoolhouse, but the Crystal Chateau is a completely separate building. It's also run by the All-Sight, so you do see a number of their individuals moving in and out. But you see at the front gate there is a large, half-orcish man who stands about 7 feet tall and is well equipped with armor, who seems to be directing people in and out. Seems it requires some sort of credentials to enter. Judging by the letter you received, however, you do believe this may be the guard you were intended to drop off the statue with.
Duncan's going to look at the rest of the group and basically just look over towards the guard and then look at the rest of the group and go, I know this is a job for reputation, but I don't like this thing.
I don't
And
either.
I don't think it should be in anyone's hands.
I don't think any of us should let anyone touch that thing after what it almost did to
I
kill
don't-
us.
I don't think we want it to be with us.
Yeah,
If the Ord sees us with this, it's bad. It's better if we give it to them.
Should we warn them?
Yes.
Most it's likely that they have the resources to contain it.
Yeah, let's.
Fine.
We'll tell them.
I
I'll talk.
understand, and I don't like the idea of it, but we should see if we can at least meet with someone to tell them what happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just don't want us to have this on us. If it does that again.
Hmm.
I agree. I don't think I want to fight that thing again.
No.
Duncan
No,
will
I don't think
find
so.
a parking space for Seabiscuit. And he'll hop off the cart and make his way over towards the guard.
And
We'll follow.
as you approach the guard, Rashid, he stands about the same height as you, Duncan, and looks to be, in fact, quite well geared and armored. But as you see, his armor isn't that of metallic; it's that of powerful scrawled runes across very fine leathers. As you approach, he finishes checking in an individual who hands him one of their insignia of the All-Sight. He looks at it, glances at the individual, waves a hand over it, and hands it back to them, and they are allowed to enter into the gates of the Crystal Chateau. This massive, beautiful building with large, crystalline-looking towers, and there's this white iron fence that goes all the way around it. As you approach, he looks up at you all. What? How can I help you?
We were tasked with delivering an item to this location.
Oh, right. Professor Wiz told me you'd be on your way. It's good to meet you all. I'm Jules Rashid. If you have the item, I can take it in.
We at least need to talk to you or someone about it. Something happened when we went to pick it up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh?
Something really bad.
Some odd stuff we need to be worried about?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what was it?
I don't think it should be talked about in public.
Well, I can't exactly leave. I have to guard
Limit
the gate.
signs. It turned on.
Well, what was that fancy stuff they were doing with their hands?
Hordle's
Look,
gonna
come here. And Duncan will actually take the statue out of his pouch and hand it to Bhaqull. And then with his hand that has the sanguine veins in it, he'll try to best replicate with a minor looking shape of what it turned into and show it to him discreetly. It turned into this, but the size of a mammoth.
So, for context, the statue itself is already an elephant. So it just grew in size.
Yeah, but yeah. Duncan's trying to exaggerate it to get him to
the
be
veins and the flesh and stuff.
Well, it's it's a fancy statue.
It came to
I'm a
life.
bit confused. Oh, like I walked around?
Yes.
And attacked us.
Well, I don't think it's meant to do that.
It stabbed me in the chest.
Ow. Do you need help? Do they need help? Do they need a healer? Do I need to call a healer?
I am the healer.
Hey, you're the healer. All right. Yeah, I'll let Professor Wiss know, so we can make sure it gets put on lockdown. We got stuff for that. It's not gonna do that now, though, right?
We don't know.
We have no idea.
Gotcha. He makes
Honestly,
a sort
it's
of
your problem now.
clicking noise quickly, and then you hear like a muffled pop beside him, and he starts whispering to the side, "Hey, can I get one of the people who's good at like the magic statue stuff out here real quick, just to make sure this thing can explode?" Yeah, okay, good. And the pop sound dissipates. Yeah, I'll get someone to look it over. I'm sure it's not gonna be a problem. And he reaches out to grab it.
Bhaqull will let him, but he seems like hesitant and very nervous.
Okay. Roll me an insight check, Bhaqull.
Oh
Jesus
my
fucking
God.
Christ, guys.
Oh.
You're
Wasn't
getting all the
our
funnies.
today?
So with a natural 20,
On it. Apparently.
you get that this individual has full faith that whatever this is, they can contain it here. But you also get the impression that they know more about this than they're letting on. Not that they're lying to you, but just that maybe you don't need to know, is how they see it, as they take it away from you.
We're not going to get in trouble for this, right?
No, you're not going to get in trouble. Don't worry.
Someone got injured
someone
and
walks out and
a building
takes
was damaged.
Don't worry. We'll make sure everything's repaired and everyone's fine. We handle some issues like this every once in a while. It's no trouble. If you're hopefuls like the professor said, I'm sure you will come to understand why we do the things we do. Now, I do need to get back to letting people in, so be well, all of you, and I guess I'll be seeing you around.
Duncan will just start heading back towards the cart, and halfway there, he'll tail smack the fucking ground angrily.
We'll walk over as well and just look very worried.
Portal's
You
head
want
is
to
just
drive, or do you want me to?
I can do it.
Okay.
You should rest.
And Duncan will go get in the back of the cart.
Bhaqull will go get in the front.
I'm just gonna get in the back and just kind of weirdly look at herself a little bit, and she seems dazed.
Portal is just head's almost retracted back into his shell for a majority of the ride, and if he's not playing the drum.
Where's the destination?
Where are we supposed to go now?
See the late afternoon currently.
Oh, that's right. Aren't we supposed to like go back to the
You're supposed to
tavern
meet
to
the
meet up?
Misfits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was gonna be a bit later. But we can just go over and wait.
I mean, we don't
That's
have any other business with anyone else, right?
Yeah. But
Okay.
that's basically what Bhaqull will talk about. Like, do you want to just go back and wait at the tavern, or anywhere anyone needs to go?
I'm just going to nap here, and then Duncan's gonna curl up in the back of the cart into a little shark ball.
Bhaqull will just start driving them towards the river district to head back to the tavern.
Right. So you head back to the harried mongoose. Roll me a perception check.
Everyone or just one person?
Bhaqull and Varys.
Oh, fuck.
It's fine. Ooh.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Bhaqull, the streets seem normal to you. As you continue along driving away. Varys, however. You occasionally, as you're sitting in the cart, see what looks to be an individual moving at speeds unknown. As just the flit of a blur behind a corner and then a flit of a blur behind another. You're being watched by someone.
We're just gonna keep on driving. Nothing seems to be wrong here.
Do you notify anyone? Smile.
Must have been the wind.
I hate you. No, not you. I hate God because I said smile and I checked my DMs and I saw a fucking smile.
Fuck.
Our minds were sitting right next to you. Yes.
I know, but that's the thing is, he doesn't even know what he's looking at, so why would he say anything?
Okay. So you continue along back to the harried mongoose. Varys, are you continuing to keep a lookout?
Yes, he's gonna try tracking this blur as they're going through.
Do I notice that? Do I notice the sudden shift in his attitude and mood of
Roll me
like,
an insight check.
oh goody! Something I'm not
Do
entirely
I as
interested in.
well? Being so observant.
You do have the observant trait, so if you want to roll an insight.
Motherfucker, I don't see shit with my own significant other.
They seem perfectly fine
Blinded
without
by
any issue.
love.
Blinded by love, yet no blinded by trauma for her.
Oh. Oh.
Rip.
You also don't see anything at issue. As Varys, you continue to track this person being whatever it is.
Oh boy.
You arrive back at the harried mongoose. What are you all doing?
Well, that was fun.
Duncan's gonna get out of the cart without saying anything and just start heading in.
That was fun.
Bhaqull will find a place to park Seabiscuit. Give her
Hey,
some
I'm
food.
trying to make the light of it. Because it seems everyone is down, and I'm trying to keep all the good moods, even though I'm pissed.
That-
But I can get over it.
Fair point.
I'm sorry.
Why are you sorry?
I hurt someone. Didn't mean to.
There is nothing happy or joyful about what just happened.
Yeah.
Magic like that shouldn't exist.
We can't really change any of it now. All we can do is try to be more mindful.
I didn't know that magic exists. It's even scarier a little bit.
As soon as Armine says that, Duncan's arm is just gonna surge. As he grips his hand tightly and just stomps off.
As Duncan's stopping off, Varys, you're watching an individual across the way in black cloaks draw a small sign on the wall, clock you looking at them, and fade back into the shadows and walk away.
Bhaqull will go to follow Duncan.
Was it something I said?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, of course I did.
Was it something I said? You poor sweet innocent tiefling.
He is not the best.
If only you've seen the atrocities I've seen.
Yeah, if only you've seen the atrocities she's seen.
Listen, none of you need to play an atrocity off. Trust me, it's bad all around.
Hooray!
Tragic backstories make for great characters, right?
Trauma equals growth. Trauma equals growth.
Right?
Trauma equals growth.
Trauma is the greatest fertilizer for the bed of my character and its roses.
Stop. Alright, anyway.
So Varys is seeing some funny signs outside, right? Right.
So other people
Right?
have the card so far?
No, Armine's still sticking by and just
No, I
kind
said
of...
how many people?
The Hortle's still
think-
kind of nearby. Hasn't
I
gone
think
any
it was
point yet.
Bhaqull and Duncan were the only ones that walked
Yeah.
away right now.
Bhaqull is following Duncan, and Duncan is heading off somewhere.
He's heading into the Harry Mongoose Street.
Bhaqull following you.
Fleming is just chilling, just outside, just enjoying the air before she goes inside. Just chilling. Poking
Her
jabs
mind.
at the tiefling.
This is why I think I should just slightly keep my mouth shut most of the time. And I do. Yeah, can I make another inside check on Varys?
It depends, Varys. What are you doing right now?
Oh god, I'm debating if I can try sneaking over to it.
You can roll stealth.
Swear to God.
You have an 11 on stealth, and you rolled a nat 1.
Ow!
Oh god.
Bro!
The one that one I roll. God
This
damn.
man tries to
So-
take a step forward and stubs his toe.
Aramine and Flemeth and anyone else who's there who would like to can roll a perception check and try and beat a 12.
Here I go.
Wow.
Oh,
I will
God.
say, Aramine and Hortle watch as Varys tries to slip back into a crowd,
Oh, perception.
runs into a large orc fellow who just gets hit in the side and goes, "Hey, fucking watch it!" and knocks him over to the ground.
Oh.
Oh, shit!
Stealth man, not so stealthy. Maybe next time you should look both ways.
Look both ways where you cross the street.
Varys gets up, dusts himself off.
Osmine's gonna notice this immediately and go, "Dear, are you okay? Are you
Fine. Fine.
Yeah, you don't normally do that."
Anyway.
What's with you wanting to run off all of a sudden?
Curious about something. He's gonna keep walking over to it at this point. Fuck being
Okay.
fuck being secretive. I'm just gonna check what the sign is.
Armine,
walk over
she's
openly.
following.
Yep. Fuck it.
I'm just looking from a distance, mostly
Okay.
because I just don't know.
You watch as they cross across the way to another set of buildings in an alleyway. And when you get there, just to the right after you enter the alleyway, Varus, you and Armine clearly see a small scrawled symbol. It looks like a symbol of a snake with an arrow through it. And then there is a small writing below in Thieves' Cant that says the Veil's watching.
Oh, I read that, and immediately Armine's gonna almost look pale. Fuck. Well, now we
pay
have
attention, yeah.
eyes. Yeah, and now we have eyes. We may want to tell the others.
Either of you can roll me an insight check if you'd like at this point.
My inside shit, but let's go.
Dear God.
Back to back nat ones. Fuck
Love
me.
how
Let me
You
struggling.
Off, Dave Harrison.
Armine, the writing of the Thieves' Cant is familiar to you. And it is familiar because you have seen this same writing that led you to a tavern the other day. The same individual who wrote the Thieves' Cant to go to the tavern wrote this Thieves' Cant.
What a shame. That's okay. That's strange. Varys, this theme sounds similar to the one when we were following to get to the step aside.
There's a place that the Veil has a deal with, so I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. The Veil is watching, which means I think we have to be even more careful with them closely watching us now. Do I know what the snake with the arrow means? Like, can I interpret it?
You can roll me a history check.
It's not my good skill, but I can at least look. What the fuck?
No idea.
Fuck. What does this mean? This symbol's... I can read this, but I don't know what this means. She's gonna point towards the snake with the arrow.
Maybe there, Mark. It's not something I'm familiar with.
I'll need to remember this and ask Bhaqull if I can maybe write it down somewhere. Maybe they know something. We should also get back to the others and tell them this, because that's not good.
Maybe.
Armin's gonna take one little look around to see if anyone was even watching her. Like she's going to also put on the eyes of the eagle. Go put on the little glasses.
Roll a perception check with advantage.
Also, question.
Yes.
They just walked into an alleyway, right? Like right across the way. Can I still see them from where I'm at, or?
Yeah, you can see them clearly. It's directly in front of the tavern.
Okay. Can I
The
tell?
horse is clearly parked.
Would I be able to discern like any sort of like that them looking distressed or them looking worried and looking around?
You can roll an insight check if you like.
Boy, howdy
Do it.
will I? That's a number.
Nope. They're just looking at the alley for some reason.
Must have lost some gold back there. That's fine. That's okay.
With a 17 or is it 18? 18 perception. You don't happen to notice anyone who's watching you. You seems perfectly normal. People are just going about their day, walking on the street, doing their business. Varys.
Yes.
As you walk away from the alley, though, you do get that distinct feeling of eyes on you.
That's lovely. Come on, let's head back to the Hairy Mongoose. Let's
Yeah.
go. She's gonna gently grab his hand and walk him back, just so that he doesn't run into anyone.
You make it back over. The two who have entered the tavern arrive. Duncan and Bhaqull. You see sitting inside the tavern is, in fact, a grouping of familiar individuals who have arrived early.
Do you want to deal with them or should I?
I
Hmm.
we should.
Before either of you get to move forward, Bhaqull, roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, God, something coming at them or from behind them?
Uh-oh.
Okay. With a 17, you manage to dodge out of the way as two large bronze arms swing to pull you into a hug. And then you see a large dragonborn has very quickly made their way towards you.
Duncan is immediately going to grab them by the scruff.
Bhaqull or the dragonborn?
The dragonborn.
Can you grab her by the scruff?
I
Does she
don't
have
know.
scruff?
The scruff of their shirt.
They
or
don't have a
whatever the-
shirt. They're wearing full gilded plate mail.
He'll still grab at them to try and stop them from persisting forward.
Roll an athletics check.
Oh, no, not happening today.
As they miss the hug, your hand comes forward and they grab it and they look at you and go, "Calm down. Nothing to hurt." And they just set your hand to the side. Bhaqull,
Well, like looks a little shocked.
why do you have soot all over you?
Duncan's gonna sigh out loud
He
and
looks
start walking towards
little
the
more
misfits.
Nervous. Kind of looks down at his hand.
She like pulls up a cloth and tries to rub at your face. She's like, a little bit's poking out. This is having a really hard time getting off, though.
It's not. So.
Speak up, Bhaqull. I can hardly hear you. Come on now. I taught you better than that.
It's not soot.
She looks a bit confused. Sets the cloth down. Well, what is it then? This just doesn't look. Then she pauses for a second and like leans back a little bit.
I'll just
Have you
kind
been
of
cursed?
look up at her, kind of guilty. I don't know.
She shakes her head for a second, closes her eyes, and pinches the bridge of her nose before she opens them and goes, "Doesn't matter." She places her hand on your shoulder. It's been so long since I've seen you, little brother. I thought you lost to the war or worse.
I when this happened, I didn't know what you would think, and I just I left. I'm sorry.
Whatever it is, I'm sure we can figure it out. I have these new friends. I'm sure that they can help. She points back over to the misfits.
Which Duncan is making his way towards.
Lemon's already came inside after they went into the alley.
Yeah, as soon as you come in from directly to your right of the door is this interaction between Bhaqull and Kava, the Dragonborn Paladin, who very clearly to you, you instantly recognize the markings on her shoulder pauldrons as very bright depictions of a paladin of the Dawnfather. Or paladin of the Everlight, rather. Sorry.
Uh, so I'm just gonna sit by, but not too far away, to just like keep an eye on Bhaqull, make her presence known that like I'm here for you. Do you feel like that you need me? I'm right here. I got you, boo.
Bhaqull will kind of like even though the bandages aren't there, he'll like go to adjust them and notice they're not there. Just be kind of like fidgeting with his scales, basically.
He flips his hand over and sees the eye still closed.
I guess I have a lot to explain.
Look, we have the whole night. Let's sit down, have a drink, get some food. I'm sure you're tired. I guess I've heard about you indirectly. I didn't realize they meant you when they said the fun black dragonborn.
Fun?
Oh, they said you could cast magic. I didn't know you were a wizard.
I don't think I am.
How do you mean?
I don't know.
Do you think our dragon blood is like some sorcerer? Or do you have a patron like me?
She'd see like a look of realization on his face, and a little bit of fear.
Well,
Maybe.
She looks extremely pleased with the comment. Well, great. We can talk about it over drinks. And she like puts an arm around you and like a come here slugger and like pulls you along towards the table where Ao and the other members of the Misfits, whom I don't believe Horl has met. So we'll put them on screen.
Yay!
Ao, the leader of the Misfits, Water Genasi. We have Maggie Kenai, a large ogre woman. We have Irvon Wastewalker, a scruffy looking human. Dermont Warder, a goblin paladin. Galceride, an elven wizard. And now Kava, a dragonborn paladin. We're all sitting at this table with Duncan, who is currently doing...
Duncan would have come over there and asked them, have all of you gotten drinks and food?
You see about the table there are like 4 large pitchers and several cups already waited.
Duncan is gonna knock on the table, then hold his hand up in the form of barrels and put up 3 fingers.
Oh, big guy wants some more barrels. Good thing I ordered more. Fuck. And he goes back to those rolling barrels. As you see that Maggie has her own barrel beside her and her 12-foot statue, she gives you a nod. As Irvon, looking not very good the last time you seen him, the scruff now full grown, you see his eyes sunken. He looks really tired in his human stature. He seems very deep in his drink. He definitely pre-gamed. You're actually not sure when the last time he wasn't drinking, from the look of him. As Ao happily looks over and goes, well, now this is a sight to see. How you doing, big fella?
Not good.
Well, you know what helps with being not good? Good drink. Have a seat, wait for the others.
As soon as they bring the barrel over, he's gonna pop the top off of the cork, pick it up with one hand, and just start chugging one of the barrels.
He just goes, and what are the others doing as he's drinking?
Armine and Varys are probably walking over back to Hordle. From
And
across the street.
Flemeth, right? Is Flemeth still outside, or Flemeth all? No,
Flemeth went
went-
inside.
Yeah, went inside. That's right.
Yeah.
Supported, but cool.
Armine's gonna look at Hordle and go, we probably need to talk to the others at some point.
All right. Okay. Okay. That works. Wait. Good or bad?
Short version. We have eyes more than normal.
Well, I mean, I was gonna say we all have eyes, but all right. Okay. I means a different thing then. Oh, okay. Anyone I might know about?
Are you familiar with the Veil?
Am I familiar with the Veil?
Roll a history
God?
check.
I'll find out. History, correct?
Mhm.
Ka-chow.
With a 13, you've been here for about 2 months, and you've been through some of the taverns. You've heard of like myths of this secret underground organization, but nothing of like serious note.
Kind of. No, I've heard a couple of things. Not really anything more than that, honestly.
Yeah, well, we have stories for you.
Ooh, I like stories.
Come on, let's get. We might tell that either now or later. I'm guessing everyone went inside and probably is gonna grab a drink.
I haven't heard anyone doing anything inside yet, so I'd say if they're all inside and everything's good, like kind of leaning forward to see if you can't peek inside.
Armine's gonna kind of try and. How tall is the window?
The window to the tavern?
Yeah. Is it eye level or?
Yeah, I mean, there's 2 windows towards the front.
She's 5 feet, so.
Could clearly see through them.
She'd look over, and probably see what everyone else is doing. And she'd go, Varys, should we tell them now or later?
They've had enough bad news for one day.
Alright, I guess we'll tell them in the morning.
I think it's better if we tell them tonight, unless everyone gets drunk. If we get drunk, then we do it in the morning. Well, maybe not then, because everyone might be hungover.
I can tell right now by the way Duncan is that at least he's going to get drunk, most likely.
Yeah.
Then in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Plus, I think I need a drink after everything. Although, I'm kind of curious about that weird thing that my thing did. I don't know what that means.
I mean, you looked good in the dress.
You're gonna see her. You're gonna see her face like purple up, and she's going. I did not want to look at all in a dress. I wasn't even expecting that. I don't know what happened. I just when we were getting our equipment, she talked about the possibilities, and I started just thinking on those. I don't know what happened after that. It was just strange. It's never done that before. Well, I'm not gonna think on it. And Ferris, thank you. I'm okay with. I guess I've never really worn a dress, so I don't know how it would look. maybe something to try. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going in to get it. I'm going in to get a drink. She just saunters and stomps up a little bit. She's a little embarrassed. Her face is a little bit flushed.
All right. You enter into the now crowded with familiar faces room.
Mm-hmm. Armand's gonna see the misfits and just kind of... She's not sure if she should say hello or she should just kind of grab a drink by herself, but she's kind of gonna just grab a drink and just sit on one of the stools. If someone notices her.
You see the little goblin Dermot looks at you and just waves very bigly.
She's gonna wave back and raise the drink.
He'll raise his own with two hands because it's a big flask for him. So he takes a swig too. What are Hordle and Varys doing?
Let's see. Is it very packed? Is it a bunch of faces that Hordle's seen before, or is it kind of like a quieter crowd tonight?
There were a couple of regulars who come here towards the evening to drink. It's not terribly packed at present. You know at this time of day is when people are starting to get off their daily work or finish their time at a shop and make their way here. So the regulars who usually come here to drink aren't here yet.
Okay. Then for now, Hordle is just going to probably go grab a drink from the bar and then just come sit near or next to Duncan.
You plod next to Duncan in front of the table. Across from you, this odd collection. The water genasi woman just kind of leans down on her elbow and goes, "Well, you're a new one, aren't you?"
I kind of wonder about a little bit sometimes. Yeah, it's fun.
Duncan will look at Hordle and look at the rest of the misfits and go, "Hordle, misfits, Hordle."
Hi, I'm Hordle.
I'm sorry, your name is Hordle?
Mm-hmm. Hordle.
And you're a turtle.
I am, in fact, a turtle.
They all start laughing.
And on cue, with all the laughter, I'm going to reach into my bag and start fishing around. I'm going to look for a jester's cap and just... right on.
I like you. You're fun. All right. We're going to have a great time tonight.
We'll leave here buying.
I'm buying the first few rounds.
Duncan will immediately reach over
I've
for
seen
one
what
of the
this shop can
barrels
drink now.
and set it next to Hordle and go, "I've got you."
Oh, you're my favorite.
Well, after dealing with the sanguine elephant.
Sanguifant.
Duncan is going to immediately try to start taking a sip, and as soon as you fucking say that, he's going to fucking try not to laugh, but immediately spurt the drink back into the barrel and set it down and go, "You did not." And then look at you.
You hear from your right, Duncan, the elven Gelseride say, "What is this about a sanguifant?"
Duncan will make a small little magical puppet-like elephant out of his magic. It looked like that, but like an elephant.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting. I see. He begins you see him pull what looks to be almost like a illusionary piece of paper and a quill out of thin air, and he begins taking notes.
Duncan will just recede the magic back into his hands.
Varys, what are you up to?
Does he still feel like he's being watched, or was it just when they were walking away?
As you entered into the tavern, which I suppose you did,
Mm-hmm.
would be when the feeling resided.
Okay. Then he'd probably just fucking head to the bar, get a drink of his own.
All right. As the night continues on and we get drinks and merriment is had, is there any conversations any of you would like to have in particular?
Duncan will eventually, halfway through the barrel, get up and try to find Armine.
Oh boy. She'd be sitting at the bar, kind of, depending if Varys comes in
Easily
the door.
noticeable or not, God.
She's
Easily noticeable.
yeah.
He'll stumble over towards her.
She's enjoying one of her pints. I don't know how many pints she's already had, but she's probably had at least 2.
He'll get over there, he'll curl his tail, and then with a little bit of a thud onto his own axe, he'll tap Armine on the shoulder.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hey.
I wanted to apologize. My anger was not at you. You don't understand the things. And he'll kind of like shift his eyes for a moment and dip his head, then look back up. I have history with things like that today. I don't like it. So I apologize.
I should be the one apologizing. I didn't know that.
You don't know. There's a difference between being naive and stupid. You were naive. You didn't know. Now you do. So don't be stupid.
Alright. Still, I'll say my sorries for that. We all have our little history with something.
Duncan will probably gently reach up and pat her on the head.
Armine, as he does that, roll me a perception check. Okay, moving on.
Damn it! She'd kind of look up at you and go, "Hey, we took care of it, big guy, and I think that those things. Yeah, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut now." She's gonna just go back to her. She's gonna go back to her drinking.
Duncan will get back up and waddle over back towards the misfits and make his approach towards the lovely elf man,
who is now head first into a book he did not have prior. That on the spine you see the title is Exandrian Mysteries of Great Import. And you see him looking at a page having to do with the Red Moon Ruinous and comparing notes to what he's written onto his illusory parchment. Yes, I see. Interesting. Could be, but maybe. He makes a few more notes.
Do you have a second?
Takes him a second to break away, and he closes the book. Sure.
And he'll motion off to a corner that may or may not be like vacant for them to have a remote.
Yeah, there's a corner. It's not very far from the table, but it's far enough that if you were to whisper, it'd be really hard to hear you.
Okay.
What is it?
When I showed you the magic and told you about, when we told you about the elephant, what perked your interest about? Was it the elephant or the magic?
The magic, particularly. I'm looking into interesting magics. But that color reminded me distinctly of the moon.
I don't... My memories are hazy, but I remember in the war fighting someone and then slaying them, and then next thing I know, everything was dark. and I woke up, and then he'll like look down at his arm with the veins. And when I woke up, I had this.
As you look at your arm, you're familiar with what the veins have looked like for a long time. You see the veins themselves before were like super thin hair-line veins, barely noticeable. But now they crackle out thickly across your arms. And you can see power coursing through them. They have grown in size.
He'll kind of like brace his other hand over his arm, not like necessarily trying to hide them, but more like an ashamed feeling.
Gelsred looks a little perplexed. Interesting. Some form of corruption?
I don't know. I know that when I use my magic sometimes, it takes on the colorations.
I see.
I've had my party tell me that whenever I wild shape, I turn into something grotesque. Not normal.
Begins writing onto his illusory script again. And this has been ever since this incident.
Ever since I woke up after the war.
Anything else you remember?
Like I said, memories are hazy. I remember bits and pieces of the war, but not everything.
Can you think on it now? Perhaps you'll remember something as you think on it.
I guess he'll take somewhat of like whatever comfortable sort of pose he can, and like a meditation like state, and just slowly shut his eyes.
Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy.
No. Memories are still hazy.
He'll open his eyes and go, unfortunately not. I know at one point I had a flash of things after we encountered the elephant. Or before? I'm not sure. The memories just sort of came back.
But whatever it is, I'm sure the more your memories return, the more you'll learn. I'm quite intrigued, so I may look into a bit more to do with this elephant. Is there anything else?
About it.
Good. He walks away.
To be expected.
This man.
And Duncan is just gonna get up and walk back over to the table where he left the cork on the barrel and cork what's left and say his goodnights.
Is there any other conversations other individuals were having?
Plymouth is still just keeping an eye on Bhaqull. And maybe, like, when she sees that things are okay, she'll just take out her hurdy-gurdy and play. Just chilling.
Okay. Anyone else?
Carmen's.
Go
I
ahead.
was just gonna say she's just drinking a lot tonight. There's like 5 at least upwards of drinks. And that's it.
Actually, is there a waiter or something that I see around?
There's the barkeep, who you've dealt with several times.
I'm gonna run and use the bathroom.
Okay. Flemeth is going to go a little bit further away from the bar and just ask them, can they understand sign, or she's gonna have to pull out her book?
They cannot understand sign now.
Okay. she's gonna write a little piece of paper and just say, I'm gonna pay for all the drinks that the tiefling is drinking. And she shifts her eyes to Araman and keep giving her more. And she'll give an extra tip to them.
Oh my
Alright.
god.
Mark off 25 gold.
Wanting to get the girl drugged. Well, that was her intention. She's not. Her thoughts are racing after that.
Alright, Hordle, you were going to do something?
I'm assuming later on, where people have come in at this point,
Mm-hmm.
some people are drinking, some people are having fun. Two orders of business. The first things first is the second person you are showing on screen next to the water genasi. That is an
ogre.
It's an ogre.
They're 12 foot tall, massive being that eyes glint with an intelligence that you would not expect of someone of their style.
And remind me, were they introduced by name for each person, or
they have not? I would say they would have throughout the period introduced themselves to you as they're sitting, because this has been like an ongoing period of talking.
Mm-hmm.
So you would know their name is Maggie.
Maggie?
Mm-hmm.
Maggie?
Yep.
You drink?
Looks at the barrel, looks at you.
Good. Listen, it's too quiet in here. I can still remember tonight. So I want to make a wager with you. You and me. Drink the drink. Loser buys the drinks for the winner. Although technically we both win, or we both lose, depending on how you want to look at it.
She picks up her barrel. You're on, Hordle.
Alright, what am I rolling for my life right now?
So, you are going to... Both of you will down your first barrel, no problem. It's the second one where it causes issue. So roll a Constitution saving throw. I'll have that as well. Oh no!
Actually,
Oh god!
I'm gonna be this guy. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna be this guy. I have him. I might as well use him, right? I'm gonna use one of my points of lucky to reroll that.
That's fair.
Oh!
It's gonna be a natural 20 for her, and still a 2 for you. So she downs one barrel, grabs one, downs another, looks at you with a challenge, and you down the first one, and as you're going to the second one, you like hiccup, and it just pours into your mouth, and you're like, and then you throw up.
Not even that. At that point, by the time I am spewing, Horrell is just going to fall backwards off of his chair and land straight on his back and do the turtle wobble.
And he's stuck on his back.
Turtle wobble.
But like after a second or two of attempting to like right himself, he's just going to give up, and you're going to see all four limbs and head just slowly retract into the shell as he's just given up and it's accepted its position.
I've accepted my fate.
So
Maggie will stand up, come around, pat you once on the stomach as you're in, and just flip you over.
Oh.
There you go. Drinks are on you. That'll be 100 gold.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Portal's just going to slowly poke his head out. Help.
Does Bhaqull see this happening?
Looking at anyone.
Yeah, he's in the middle of the tavern floor right now. So he's very noticeable.
Clemens will go help him.
Hi. I'm gonna try to whisper, but is very drunk, so it's probably going to be kind of out loud, but not quite. I ain't got 100 gold. Almost. I can almost. Not quite.
You're gonna owe me a favor, Hurdle.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
She'll take out her bag and hand him the 100 gold.
No, not that. He's gonna reach into his, like, one arm is going to come back out, start, like, slapping at the side of his shell, looking for his pouch, find it, and just hand the entire bag of gold. Which equates to about 79 gold pieces. Just...
It's to help you.
Hmm?
You always to help you pitch in the rest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
21 going.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Immediately.
Portal, as you're handing this over, roll a persuasion check.
Oh my god.
Is it a disadvantage because I'm drunk as a fucking skunk?
No, I'll be nice to you. You didn't make the DC anyway.
Fuck.
I didn't make the DC anyways.
No.
What if I used another point of luck?
You can if you'd like.
Please, God,
Oh my
assist
God.
me in this.
Go for it. Roll another persuasion.
Supposed to be good at this. Even when I'm drunk, I'm supposed to be good at this. That's worse.
She takes the money and goes and sits back down. No pity.
Oh.
No pity. I'm sorry.
Slowly, just once more, fully back into the shell of shame.
How much gold do I have, Markov?
21 for you.
21? Okay.
And
21?
Hortle's had a big goose egg.
Hey, look at that! I took care of my money problem. I just don't have any.
Can't be a problem if there's none there.
Exactly.
Fleming opens her journal and writes Squirrel's name. I owe you O's favor and now. You would need help getting up, buddy?
I'm fine.
Okay.
Just
She
shove
just
it
pats
inside.
the shell.
Inside the shell, he's just completely gone.
This man's gone.
As all of this is occurring, at one corner of the group, there is Kava sitting next to Bhaqull, drinking and letting Bhaqull know a bit about what she's been up to. Since the war, I got rather injured in one of the final battles, and a priestess of the Everlight, she saved my life. I was supposed to have died, but she brought me back from the brink. And as thanks, I joined her on her pilgrimage. We went through all across the Dwendalian Empire. It was eye-opening. I thought you gone, so I figured I would search for a new path in life, a new reason. After I became a paladin, I just tried to do good. Went from place to place, till I arrived at Bazazan and met these folks. And by proxy, met back up with you, so I guess fate is watching over us after all. What about you, Bhaqull?
Less storied. Well, still storied, but after I woke up like this, I didn't really know what to do. So I started traveling. I met up with this group. Somehow we ended up entering into a contest, and we met the misfits that way, and got mixed up in all this.
We certainly are a long way from home.
I was just trying to figure this out, and he'll kind of gesture to himself in his entirety.
Well, what have you learned? You said you had a patron. Which god is it?
I don't know. I don't even know if they are a god.
I have an easy way to tell. And you see she moves her hands across her eyes. And she casts Detect Good and Evil.
He looks very scared.
And you see her face drop from happiness to an immediate worry. Nah, hold on, that can't be right. She just like wipes her hands over, and then she does it again, and casts Detect Good and Evil.
He kind of shrinks into himself, like shoulders up, and he looks very like a mixture of scared and guilty.
She puts her hands down, looks at the table, and shakes her head. Looks back over you, just this intense look of worry. What happened to you, Bhaqull?
I don't know. I read a book, and I don't remember everything after that. I woke up like this.
We need to take you to an exorcist. You need to go to the High Temple of the Everlight. Something. I'm sure if we charter a ship, we can get you to Taldore, and we can head that direction. We'll just have to get enough money here.
Are you sure that would work? I don't even know what this is.
I know that whatever you are now, Bhaqull, it's evil.
Plymouth figured that much out.
Looks over at Plymouth and takes a second, but she nods. That would make sense why you'd be traveling with Follower of the Raven.
She only just found out today, actually. I've been trying to hide this. I didn't know what it was, and
What I've learned of these things, Bhaqull, is whatever power, knowledge, anything that's offered to you, do not accept. The more you accept, the more it gets hold of you. And I won't let it take you. Do not worry.
it's I don't even know if I knew I was accepting it.
It's complicated. These things are very complicated, Bhaqull. But I'm definitely sure that we can find out. The Everlight saves people every day. I'm sure if we go to her temple in Taldore, everything will be alright.
I haven't really, I guess I was too scared to even pray to her after this.
Bhaqull, as she keeps mentioning the Everlight, you just feel this intense annoyance in the back of your mind. Just begin to push further and further. And you just get this thought of like, but nothing's wrong with me. And you know immediately that's an alien thought and not your own.
He'll like look kind of confused and then like look down at his hand again.
The eye is slightly open. And you see it's looking not at you, but off to the side at her.
He's gonna kind of just stare at it, like a bit scared.
I can try something while I'm here if you'd like. I don't know if I have enough power, but if it is just a curse and something weak, then perhaps I can remove it for you.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
Well, have you tried? Spoken to any of the monastics to try and have it removed?
No. But I don't. He keeps like looking between her and his hand.
Every time she presses further, the eye opens wider.
I don't think I don't want you to get hurt.
She places a hand on your shoulder, and as she does, the eye opens fully wide. It's all right, Bhaqull. I'm sure we can get rid of it together.
Kafa, whatever this is, I don't think it's small. Something small, I don't think could do this.
Well, I'm sure it's nothing grand or grandiose. I mean, what would a grand being even have to do with you?
I don't know. But I can do things I never could before. And I don't think it's just me.
How do you mean?
When we went to get weapons earlier, I can I can summon a weapon, and that they had the same one, exactly like mine. And they said it came from another dragon.
She looks like crestfallen. Did you take the weapon, Bhaqull?
He just kind of looks guilty.
She puts her elbows on the table and then puts her whole face in her hands.
I thought it might tell me something.
Oh, you didn't know. I fear you may have become the champion for something.
Champion?
Similar to how the prime deities choose champions, warriors, to be their main line in the realms of man, otherworldly beings and demons can do the same. And I think you, without knowing it, accepted that position. I can't help you, Bhaqull. I'm so sorry.
He'll like look down at his hand again.
it is beginning to close as her thoughts of the ability to help you dissipate. You get the impression that it feels less threatened and begins to look away.
I don't know if this is something that can be. I don't even know what I'm mixed up on.
I'm glad to see you, little brother. I'm
Yeah.
going to go to the Temple of the Everlight and see what I can find out. But I will be in the city with the Misfits. If you need something, do what you did before, alright?
Okay.
She gives a little nod, leans forward, and very similarly to when you were smaller and she used to take care of you, she plants a soft kiss on your head. And she walks out of the tavern, determined. And as she walks out, you look down and see the eyes open, and if it could be angry, it is.
Bhaqull will look very spooked and will spend the rest of the night drinking.
All right. Is there any other conversations to be had before we close the evening?
All good.
All right.
I do not think so.
I will say that before going to bed, I will do my night prayers. Cause. But I'll wait until everyone has answered.
All right. As the night closes into the evening and a little bit of performance is had for the smaller crowd this evening, the Misfits say their goodbyes, wish you well, and hope you good endeavors in your own work as they, as well, trying to find themselves their next path. If they're to head home or delve more into the secrets, they're unsure. But they promise to watch after Kava, who is sort of a fledgling member of their party now, as they return back to the Nuvium district to the north. And as you all settle into your rooms for the evening, Flemeth, go ahead and roll me a religion check.
Hold on. I got this. I don't know why I did it twice. Oh, no, I didn't do that twice. Okay.
Yeah. You pray tonight, and you feel the comfort you always do upon praying to the matron. But nothing special happens. And you close your night's prayer as always and head to rest. And we will get a full night's sleep. And everyone will get a long rest.
Yay!
Huzzah!
Yay!
Huzzah!
Huzzah! Where's my money?
It is gone.
All night drinking.
So-
Hell
I
yeah.
don't consent.
It's okay. Fleming will tell you if you're worried about your money.
Oh no, he's fully aware where it went. Unfortunately.
As you finish up waking up the next morning and begin heading downstairs, there is another familiar face awaiting at a table. As you see Prolix Yusuf, the tiefling from the Allegiance of the All-Sight, having a small breakfast.
Duncan will just go over and get some breakfast.
Armine's still
He's
dead
like
asleep.
half with a big bite of sweet roll in his mouth. So goes, oh, Duncan, I'm glad I could see you. Are the others awake?
I know, not know. Duncan gets up at crack of dawn.
Well, if you'd like, I came to issue a report and provide a reward, as well as potentially assign you something else.
Okay. Duncan will waddle over and sit down and set his plate of food.
Bhaqull will start heading downstairs.
Same with Plymouth.
If
Yeah.
no one does anything different, let's say everyone heads downstairs and grabs their meals.
Oh fuck that, I'm sleeping in.
Armine
Bhaqull
sleeps
will
in.
Yeah.
get his flask
Are
filled
you
up
still
and get
hammered?
breakfast.
Oh no, she drank a
Snoozing.
lot, but yes.
She's
She's slightly
snoozing.
hammered. No. She don't want to make up.
She's a snoozy baby.
Portal's at one of the tables, just flipped on his tum-tum, still in his shell near it.
Oh, Duncan will, if Duncan looks around and sees that, he'll walk over to Hortle and gently knock on his stomach. Hortle,
Yeah. Yeah.
rise and shine, I'll get you breakfast.
Love you.
Love you too, buddy.
Oh.
As Hortle approaches, he goes, "Oh, you're Hortle the Turtle, right? I've heard of you. Question talks about you all the time."
Yeah.
As soon as question is mentioned, Duncan is immediately blushing.
I'm Portal. I'm a turtle.
Your
Ah.
reputation precedes you, dear sir. I look forward to hearing one of your performances someday.
You'll hear it soon, probably. Aye, money. What time is it?
It's like 7 in the morning.
Ah. It's too early.
Could I get a cup of good tea and some breakfast from Mr. Hortle, please?
Right on it, big guy. And he
you.
begins getting the stuff together and hands you a platter.
He'll tip them like 2 pieces of gold.
Right. Man, I love these guys. They always tip full gold.
So what
so-
adventures do we have today?
Well, it's not a crazy adventure, actually. Firstly, I have a reward, and I believe I was mentioned by Rashid that Portal here went with you, so we'll pay him as well.
Uh-huh.
Pulls out a pouch of gold, slides it outward.
Duncan will pick it up and take a look inside.
Inside, you will find 30, or sorry, what's my math? 60 platinum pieces.
Okay. He'll start slowly, like, pulling out pieces. Like, I have, 60? There's, what, 5 of us, right?
10, or there's 6 of you.
6? Okay, so then he'll it's 20 pieces, 20 platinum pieces a piece, so.
That would be 10
10
platinum pieces apiece.
10? Oh, right, sorry. My
Hot
bad.
damn.
So then he'll divvy out the platinum to everyone. And he'll leave our minds. Oblivion, did your boy come down for breakfast, or is he still...
I was about to say, it depends. If he tries getting up, does she let him go?
Is he being held hostage?
Making us a roll for that.
In the arms of
Roll a stealth check, Varys.
drunkard.
Oh yeah, that's a good
Or
point.
if I stumble out of bed this
If
time.
he stumbles on his, okay, I was about
He
to
slips
say.
out in the dead of morning.
Dead of morning, I love it.
Just leave the drunken girl who probably
Varys
did not
goes
have the best
Yeah,
night.
Duncan will divvy out
There.
Varys' portion as well, as give our minds to Varys too.
Go on with that.
And he'll put his 10 in his pocket.
How much? A platinum?
10,
10
10
gold.
pieces.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so with that knowledge, if it's all being passed out between each other, Portal's gonna look over at Flim and go, "Wait a minute, I lucked out. I just slide 3 of the platinum to you.
Aw. I still kind of want the favor, so I rather you keep that.
Okay, and puts it right in the pouch.
I'd rather you owe me than you pay me back right now.
So
Damn.
That sounds like a story.
What
But-
is the quest you wish to give to us now?
Well,
Please no more elephants.
sorry about the elephant. Didn't know about that. That is interesting. I did hear a bit about that. However, this should be a lot simpler. As you might be aware, the Allegiance of Allsight is conducting a pretty massive excavation in the Sigil District. Right now, we're in the process of trying to explore the ruins of Kalmaro, which is a much older city below Ank'Harel. Have you heard of it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, but DM, refresh my memory.
The place we're
Well,
supposed to be going, technically, but we don't know that yet.
the Allegiance has heard rumors of another potential entrance into Kalmaro that runs through the city's oasis. I was wondering if you could head over to investigate if that claim is true, and if so, I'm authorized to pay your group 300 gold pieces for your time and trouble.
How are we meant to tell that it's true or not?
Well, if you head up to the Life Dome, which is a large crystal thing you've probably seen here in the River District, there is a individual named Carlisle Krugen. He's the supervisor of the Life Dome. He's also a member of the Allegiance. We've informed him that a team will be coming to check out the place and just really get a look around some of the area and check possibly in the water of the Life Dome, because there's a potential it may be actually in the oasis itself.
I can do the water.
I can too.
Oh? Wait, you have gills?
No, I can just swim.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah. Bronze Dragonborn are known to have... Oh, it's fine.
You'll like look at him and be kind of confused for a minute.
What? You are a Bronze Dragonborn, right?
You can tell?
Well, your features are that of a Bronze Dragonborn. No other dragons have fins.
I guess that's fair.
He'll lean over to the guy and he'll just whisper, I thought they were a seahorse at one point.
I have seen a seahorse person. They are weird. But
Very.
cool. But weird.
Wait, have you seen a male seahorse? Is it true that they carry the
No.
babies?
It's very true. So
Not get into that. No,
Anyway.
I'm saying let's not get into that. Thank you.
Oh my god.
Anyway, yeah, if you go meet with Carlisle, I'm sure he can let you into the place. He's got the keys and all of that, and let you have a look around. And then, if you find anything, report back to me. And if you don't, then well, report back to me anyway.
Okay.
Okay.
I will probably be in the Sigil District either around the schoolhouse. If I'm not at the schoolhouse, just ask Rashid if I'm in the chateau. Sounds easy enough?
Very simple. No fighting
Yeah,
this time.
I was
glad.
hoping to get you a lot easier of a quest after yesterday, so hopefully this one is more attuned to what you'd actually be doing as a member of the L-Site. Information gathering, not fighting giant red elephants.
We would very much prefer that.
All right. Well, any other questions before I head off?
I'm good.
Oh, right. Professor Lima Wist probably would like to meet you all when you return, so hopefully he'll be free. He's the one who sent you on the mission yesterday. I think he wanted to apologize in person for the actions.
Good. I can question him.
He's a nice gentleman. I think you all get along.
Okay.
All right. Well, best luck to you. I'll see you later today, probably.
See you.
And he heads out, finishing the last of his sweet roll, and leaves outside the tavern.
Duncan will look over at Ferris. Do you want to get her up, or should I go knock on the door?
I'll go wake her back up.
Okay. Give her her platinum.
I know.
How much platinum did we get?
10 pieces.
10. Yeah.
It's the equivalent of 100 gold.
Walkers.
Yeah.
Don't mind me
Yeah.
Also,
talking
how much
about
would Bhaqull getting breakfast and filling up his flask take?
Everyone's breakfast would probably be about 3 copper. And then, if you had breakfast, that is.
Oh, Duncan
And
will pay
then
for it.
the flask would be a silver.
And Duncan will pay for it beforehand.
In that case, just mark off. You already gave 2 golds. Just mark off another gold.
Down to 18 gold pieces.
Well, you have 10
Also, God.
platinum.
Yes.
I know Bhaqull has a swimsuit. I forget if they can breathe underwater. Can they?
My headset is cutting out. Could you say that again for me?
I know Bhaqull has a swim speed, but I forget if he can breathe underwater.
I believe they can hold their breath for up to an hour. I think is
Okay.
how it works with them.
Cool.
Okay.
Cool. Like a whale.
Yeah.
Huggers.
While in water, I get
Oh,
dark
no.
vision.
Amphibious can
Oh.
breathe water and air with ease.
Oh, poggers.
Yep. So you're good to go.
Poggers.
Meanwhile,
I'll
we
write that
all
in my
have to
sheet.
suffer.
Oh, did we put my swim speed somewhere by there? Because it's not in my sheet. I don't think.
I think
think
it's the
there's-
same as your.
Yeah,
movement.
it's.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Mhm. Unless you have a innate swim speed of something separate, it's usually the same as your movement speed.
Which mine is
Which-
the same as my movement as well.
Which is the same for other individuals who don't have that. The difference for them, though, is that if they swim for an hour without resting, they'll get an exhaustion point and you won't.
Ah.
Yeah, that's how swimming can work.
Yeah. I put it in my personality traits for now. I'll move it later.
All right, what are we doing?
Duncan
I
is
am
gonna
waking
wait
up Armine.
outside.
Armine, you hear the do.
Ah. She's
Is
like
that-
she's just cuddling back in the bed, just putting the pillow over her head. She's tired.
Actually, better fucking walk in the room and just shake her.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Shake the baby.
shake the baby.
Alright, I'm getting
Shake the baby.
Wow.
We have more work already. This one's safer though.
Oh my god. Wait, did we tell them about yesterday?
I'll tell them in the cart. Come on.
Yeah.
Also, we got paid. Here's some platinum.
Immediately you say that, she's like, she has little brightness in her eyes now. She's like, oh,
Money.
we got paid?
And you would just hand her 10.
Oh. She sees the platinum, looks at it, and goes, and just pushes it back into his hands and goes, you take it.
Okay.
How much
Yeah,
did I
those are-
also drink last night, too?
How much does your head hurt? That'll answer the question.
Do I have to make a roll for that?
Roll me a Constitution check.
Constitution check? Hell yeah, I'm good at that.
You're fine. Set that shit off like a champ.
The smell of money.
No.
The sobering smell of money.
That's why she.
I
But she
have
pushed it.
pennies.
But she
I
pushed
sniff
it.
pennies.
She pushed it back into Tavares' hands, so he has the platinum now.
Doesn't mean that you still didn't sniff the coins.
She doesn't
Yo,
feel
you
like
are-
she deserves that, so
You out here
there
sniffing
you
coins?
go.
Bro, you out here sniffing coins?
Ew, no. She
Damn.
just gets up and slightly stretches and goes, I think I'm okay.
That begs the question: does platinum have a smell?
Yeah, it smells like platinum.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
money.
Smells like platinum.
I have
Platinum kind of smell.
another
Got it.
question for
Yes.
God. Would any of the casks that Duncan bought yesterday have been left over?
Oh yeah, there's one that's still full.
Okay. So now we would have
We also
two in the
Still
portable
have
hole?
one in the hole. Yes.
Two
Yep.
cask of ale in our portable hole.
Yep.
I'm trying to keep track of that better now.
Mhm.
You mean the basement?
Yeah, the basement.
Yeah, the
The
basement.
basement.
Bhaqull's basement.
This is slowly
Yeah,
becoming Bhaqull's fucking wine cellar.
That's what it is.
Pocketable wine cellar. It's
The
fine.
picture for the music is just Bhaqull in the hole.
Wait, I can hold my breath. I can go in the hole.
Help.
Minutes, and then you're fucked.
Bhaqull with the juice, with her flask in her hand, just help.
Yeah,
Help.
just his flask instead of the juice box. Just like, help me.
Help me. I'm gonna drop Bhaqull in the hole now.
Yes.
Yes.
So what else are we doing? Our mind's awake. Everyone's
She's
gathered.
getting up, going
I'm
downstairs.
headed
Yeah.
out to the cart to get it ready.
Alrighty. Is the plan to go directly to the Life Dome, or are we doing other things?
No, we're going. I'm assuming we're going straight to the life dome because.
For the life dome.
Yeah.
Uh,
We have actually exhausted side quests currently.
Damn.
Point.
Oh no, holy story quest progression.
Mhm.
Damn it.
Shit.
oh
which
no! On to
case-
the next act. What?
In the interest of time, we gather up and head over. Not very far, actually. It only takes about 20 minutes from the edge of the river district where the Herod Mongoose is into the central area, past the canals, and towards the Life Dome. On the way, is there any conversations you wish to have?
Yes.
Yeah.
Violently stares at the two underdark people.
What?
Wow. Wow.
Come on, doorman.
Yeah, doorman. Stop withholding the information.
So now for like literally the 3 seconds I was new. What the fuck just happened?
We need to tell them what we told them. What we need to.
Oh, right. Yeah, that would get brought up while we were talking. Or while we were going.
Yeah.
Oh well, then as soon as you guys tell Duncan that Duncan's going to look at all of you and just go, and you didn't think to tell me sooner?
You were in the middle of having drinks with the Misfits. We weren't going to drag you away from that because you seem to be in your own state of not okay at the moment.
Yes, and everyone
also-
was getting
So bringing up
sloshed.
the fact that we are currently effectively being watched by a shady organization wasn't exactly a priority at the moment.
Okay,
Plus, we'd
but
already been through enough that day.
you do realize we were just given a quest by the people that the shady organization probably does not like, and we are now heading to assist said non-shady organization while the shady organization is watching us. I could have known this beforehand, so I could have cast Pass Without a Trace on us.
We also have... we have no idea who the Veil does and doesn't like in this city.
This is why I hate organizations.
With that being said,
Also-
any of you who'd like can roll me a history check.
Hello.
I'm history
Yeah.
check. Hey,
I
finally.
will do said thing.
Aww.
Oh,
Oh my
Ah!
Smart shark!
What?
Smart
That's
shark!
we know the lore, but we don't know the drink.
Okay, let me ask this question in particular. When the two of you are telling them about the veil, do you also explain the snake with the arrow in it?
Armine would specifically literally ask Bhaqull, hey, can I borrow a book, an empty book? Or even Flemeth, whoever has a book
No.
that she can draw in.
Bhaqull has some parchment and a quill.
Okay. She would, quickly as she could, mine would actually on the road, draw the snake with the arrow through it. She would then say, she would also write what the thieves' cant said, that the Veil was watching underneath it.
All right. So, starting with Bhaqull and Hordle, two of you would know that the Veil is a criminal organization that exists in Ank'Harel. You don't know exactly who their leeches are. They're very secretive. Hordle specifically, you remember now a conversation you heard in a passing tavern of a mention of a shakeup where the leader of the Veil got switched around, and now there's this ghost story about of some mythical pirate from the high seas who sailed all the way past past Taldore into Wildmount, and now has arrived here and taken over the Vale. But it's just a myth that people like to tell on fancy talk, nothing concrete. So you're unsure of the truth of it all. But cool, you've read a number of different books of the storied histories of the world of Exandria. And among the books include stories of places that mention the Myriad, which is another criminal organization, or the Veil. The books never got into specifics of what they did, but their renown and infamy beget themselves. So you know that they are some sort of criminal organization. Duncan, your information actually isn't about the organization. Your information is about the snake and the arrow. Because that doesn't have anything to do with the Veil particularly. At least it didn't until now. You know that insignia to be a calling card for an assassin.
I knew it.
Lovely!
Specifically, the assassin Feldrin Drew.
Is this my buddy or not buddy?
You have met this individual before. Your last exchange with them was tense. And there is a worry that now that they're working with the Veil and you're close to them, things could really go any way.
He's gonna immediately see that symbol you draw, and his facial expression is going to droop slightly. His tail is gonna slightly droop just a little bit, and he's just gonna look at the symbol and just go, "I don't like this."
I don't either. The Veil is a criminals.
No, not the Veil.
Hmm?
What was his last name again? What was it again? What?
Here, I'll type it for you. Feldrin Drool.
He'll gesture towards it and just go, This is an assassin. His name is Feldrin Drew.
An assassin?
Oh! Are you... that's not good.
Oh, it's doubly not good. My relationship with him, not so great.
So,
Oh!
Duncan, you know, you've been back and forth to this individual. You've encountered them in times where you've helped each other, and they've been a staunch ally. It's just more recently, your last conversation was tense.
I'm still gonna stand by what he says. He's just gonna be like, When it comes down to it, if you're on his side, he's got your back. But, and he'll press all of his fingertips together. Our last conversation didn't end so well.
Oh.
Yeah. But hey, If he's leaving us a message and warning, it means we are, I guess, on his good side. And he'll shrug.
Well, that's not the only thing. The handwriting of the Veilist watching was similar to something me and Varys had found when we encountered a secret place called the Step Aside.
Oh, yeah.
Some-
Didn't you guys tell us about that before?
Yeah, the handwriting was similar, and thieves sometimes can. Well,
What do you mean similar?
well,
Like
it seems
they wrote the symbols you followed?
yeah.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Which
So then, is it that this person, this assassin, is the one that did that before, or is it that someone who did that before is now calling for the assassin? Well, which one is it? But both are concerning, but one is slightly more concerning.
I think what Armine is trying to say is that the handwriting of whatever this language is the same person who wrote the warning that they followed the signs for too.
Yeah, basically.
It's likely this assassin is either associated with or a member of the Veil.
Oh,
This is why I fucking hate languages.
And Thieves' Camp is something that usually the owner has a specific way of writing it. Varys, you were the one that kind of found that writing in the symbol. Did you see anything else?
The one that has the tavern or the calling card?
Besides the being run into an orc yesterday.
Did you forget to look both ways before crossing the street?
I was keeping an eye on the alleyway because I actually caught a glimpse of the writer.
Really?
Yes, we were being followed the entire time.
Duncan's gonna look like he's like fighting the urge to want to flick you in the forehead so bad.
we were being followed. Potentially by an assassin?
Here, why didn't you tell us this?
The same reason we didn't tell them about the message yesterday.
Bhaqull's gonna pull out his flask.
A little bit annoyed right now.
No, this can't be good. Now we'll just have to be very careful with what we do or say.
Oh, I wonder what gave you that bright idea.
She's gonna just sit over in the corner.
But also looks at Irma when she said that.
I'm just gonna sit in the corner now.
Yeah, that wasn't really directed at you per se. That was just more at the fact that I would have much rather have known than not known until now.
Well, now we know, and what do we do about this?
Well, it's too late to cast Pass Without a Trace, so just keep going
At this
to the
point,
dome.
You arrive at the dome because it's very close.
We did it.
Well, let's just do this and hope that nothing terrible happens and no one dies.
I just act natural, I guess.
I was about to say, honestly, it's safer to act natural and act like we don't actually fully know.
Oh, yeah, right.
Play
Until
dumb,
you
as
have
they
a knife in
say.
your back.
Play dumb, as they say.
Oh, pretty easy for me then.
Let's
As
get
you
going.
arrive at this life dome, you see that it is the central central part of the river district. This large paneled crystalline quartz dome that you see now upon close inspection. The lines that make up the frame have runes carved into them, all up and down, as these very heavy paneled glass seems to cover this small, this rather large area that holds within it, as you can see through the glass, the oasis, the lifeblood of the city of Ank'Harel, where all the water for the entire city comes from. As you approach, you see stepping out of the life dome is a small gnomish fellow who's wearing simple leathers and a vest. You see on one side is a small pin that denotes an insignia of the Hands of Ord, and then another next to it denotes the insignia of the Allegiance of the All-Sight.
Duncan will get out from the back of the cart and slowly approach the gentleman.
Hello, can I help you?
Yes, we were sent here to investigate something inside the dome.
By whom, might I ask?
He'll pivot towards
Prolix
Bhaqull.
of the All-Sight.
Oh, right, yes. Silly me. The professor had mentioned he would be sending some people over. Please. I'm Carlisle. It's a pleasure to meet you all.
Good
So-
to meet you. I'm Bhaqull.
I'm Duncan. Most people just call me Duncan.
I'm hungover. I'm also Hortle.
He gives like a deeper nod at that. Respect.
In Plymouth. She signs. She's not even using the book.
You notice he actually nods at you, Plymouth.
Immediate excitement.
So happy. It always makes me so happy when someone understands me signing, because it's always a pain in the ass to bring out the book.
Can someone tell me what she said?
Oh,
She introduced herself.
Oh. Yeah, sorry, I don't speak fingers.
It's alright. You learn quite a few things in the city. Would you like to come in?
Yes.
And you see him pull out a small crystal-like device, and he runs 2 fingers down one side and then presses his thumb against it, and then holds it up to the door and waves it. And then you hear a as the door slides open.
Yes.
Ooh,
All right,
pretty.
inside we go. I rarely get visitors, so really glad to have people here. You hear a quiet hum as the glowing quartz just kind of dies down.
Mm.
Come on in. I'll give you a tour.
Okay.
Armin just gonna put up her head a little more. and
As you
walk
walk to the
on.
door, you see the arcane runes that are alighted around the doorway opening, and you realize that without that crystal, that door would not have opened.
Woo!
Before heading in, I'm gonna scan behind me to make sure, like, just like, like not make it obvious I'm looking around, just like,
Look over your shoulder kind of thing.
yeah, I look over starting to see if we're like, keep an eye on if we're being followed.
Yeah, roll a perception check, and just as a quick ask, what is your passive perception again with your observant trait?
Oh, good question. Give me a second. Alright, which, were we asking again?
Your passive perception.
Passive perception.
I know it's increased by your passive trait, your observant trait, but I can't remember by how much.
Let me look at the quick notice. Details for your environment gain the following. Increase your intelligence and wisdom by 1 to maximum of 20.
You have 19 as a passive perception.
Yeah,
Goddamn.
plus 5 bonus. Your wisdom, perception, and passive intelligence scores.
So, I'll say this: as you look back, you don't see anything. But as you look forward, you feel just a brief, cool current of air, just kind of almost pass by you. And then you enter inside the dome, and you feel like you see the air just swoosh around the middle of the dome for a moment before dissipating.
I felt like he's like a.
Could you say again? It cut out for me.
Sorry. Are you saying like repeat what I felt again? Like...
You felt a brief like whoosh of very cool air kind of pass by your right shoulder. And then you, for a second, you almost feel like you see the air push into the space towards the middle and then dissipate.
Into the door that we're going in?
Into above the oasis, which is where you're entering, yes.
Okay.
All right. You all file into the room and the door closes behind you. Well, this is the life dome.
Where are we entering from?
You are entering from down here.
Okay.
This is the heart of Ank'Harel. And, well, all of the waters come from. If you head across these bridges that go across these canals, you enter the main atrium. It begins to walk across one of these crystalline, beautiful colored bridges that seem to be made of the same arcane crystal-like material that covers the dome.
Oh.
Duncan will just follow suit right behind, I guess.
Oh no,
Bhaqull
where's Hurdle?
looks
In the
mystified.
back. Oh, I was mystified. I am so sorry. Wait, you gotta remind me. How do I put my token down again?
You
Click
drag
your name and drag.
Click my name and drag.
Yeah, from the newspaper section.
Aha!
Yeah.
There I am. Oh my glory.
It is the turtle.
Right. And he gets up to here on the side of the oasis and turns back to all of you. If there's any questions you have, I can answer. I'm the supervisor of the Life Dome, so I'm sure I have a number of information for you all.
How deep is the water?
It's about 20 feet deep toward the bottom.
Okay. We were told that we may need to swim in it. Is it okay if we do that?
Sure, yes, it should be all right. The
Okay.
magic keeps it all purified. This is the primary source of fresh water in Ank'Harel, so we take the most precise precautions we can.
Understandable.
Duncan's gonna turn back towards Hordle. Hordle, you can swim, right?
Kinda. Yeah? I can hold my
What?
breath for a little while, though. I'll be fine.
I mean, cause like, the challenge. So I didn't, if you were gonna
No.
sink.
I probably sink, but I can hold my breath for a while, so I should be fine.
Can I ask what it is you're looking for? They only said you were coming here, but perhaps I'd have some insight.
I don't really know how much we're allowed to say.
Well, I am also a member of the Allegiance, so if you were sent by
Oh, right.
the Allegiance,
We're looking for an entrance to the underground city. There's rumors that there might be one here.
to Kelmaro. Interesting. I do know that the water itself originated from some of the flooded caverns that are below Ank'Harel. And that's where Kelmaro is located. So it is possible that one of the passageways could exist underneath the oasis. I never really thought of that.
So
Makes sense.
then Portal, me, and Bhaqull will go in the water while the rest of you look around.
Makes sense.
I guess. I
Just
guess
be
we
mindful
can.
if you're going into the water that the water here is regulated by enchantments and machinery. So do not get pulled into anything.
Oh,
That would be bad. You don't want to have to clean your blood out of the water.
Oh.
Don't get
Yeah.
sucked into the weird tubing.
Especially considering this water goes all throughout the city, so then your blood would be like drank by like thousands, millions of people, and that's like a whole
Let's not think
safety
about that.
hazard.
Never
Though
heard
the
about that.
runic magic could possibly purify. All right. Anyway, best of luck to you.
Okay.
All right.
Well, and
3 of you dive in.
Duncan's gonna walk
Uh,
over and
Fleming is gonna grab Bhaqull before that happens. She's going to take your hand and is going to use your palm to do this. She's gonna I hope he understands, but she's gonna write in his palm with her finger, link mind.
Oh. Bhaqull will do.
All right. Use your awakened mind to connect with Plymouth.
Duncan's gonna
Don't
take
panic.
his sack and hand it to Jerry.
All right.
Armin's just gonna stay by the door.
I think there's something watching us in here, so I'm keeping an eye out. But we should all be alert, but not draw too much attention.
I'll also hand my backpack to Plymouth, but I'll keep my rapier on me.
Bhaqull's just gonna let out a little squeak, and then we'll waddle over to the others.
Duncan's gonna get into the water and dive down.
So a fun thing about your awakened mind, by the way, Bhaqull, it's a free action to use, which means you can technically just keep reconnecting to people's minds, so you can disseminate information.
Oh,
silently.
poggers! Bhaqull will do!
Okay. So what does Bhaqull send out to everyone, one by one?
Don't freak out. Plymouth thinks there's someone watching us here.
Duncan's already underwater, so you're just gonna see bubbles bubbling up as he just kind of says out loud, "What the fuck?"
Armin she's just gonna give a slight nod and that's
Don't make it obvious. Just try to keep natural.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Oh.
Oh, I'm having a fucking morning. Okay.
Oh,
As the
also,
3 of
Myrtle,
you
I can do
enter
this.
into the water, and you feel the unnatural currents of the mechanisms and the enchantments moving about. Just roll me a dexterity check.
Just dexterity.
Oh,
Yeah.
Bhaqull, get in the water. Help, I am under the water.
Glub glub.
Wouldn't this be an advantage for me? Not that it matters because I got a 20, but
Oh no, cool.
Right. As you all begin to dive down, the 2 of you watch as there's a sudden shift in the direction as water is now being pushed from the right to the left to the right, and you watch Bhaqull get hit by the current. Bhaqull, you are pushed further towards the gate in which the water spills out. Roll me a dexterity save.
they're right next to me. Can I grab them? Make
You
an
can
attempt to
attempt
grab
to.
at them.
Well, you don't need to because
Okay.
with a 19, you right yourself with the current and begin to swim after them.
Okay. Bhaqull looks a little spooked.
You're just gonna see the black eyes, the black eyes of fucking Duncan underwater, and he's just gonna like look like he's cocked his head at you, like to as if to say, "Are you good?"
He's gonna look a little spooked.
He'll gently shake his head and just start. He's gonna dart for like the center area first.
All right. So as the 3 of you are looking about in the water here, can I get a perception check from all 3 of you?
Can I have my eyes of eagle
Is this at
on?
advantage or not at advantage?
Close under the water.
Oh, hold on.
Do you have advantage underwater, actually?
Huh?
Do you have advantage underwater?
Not that I know of. But let me
Okay, I just want to be
double
sure.
check.
It's not to smell, so it's definitely not an advantage.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
You're good. You're good.
Also, as a note, DM, just so it is aware, I'm able to hold my breath for an hour.
Gotcha.
So be aware of that, along with me.
So this is probably going to take about 15 minutes or so to survey the water around here as you all dart back and forth. Duncan, you can definitively say that after surveying the area, there are no disturbances in the sediment below. There is not an underground passage here that leads to Kalmaro. You can definitively say that.
Okay.
As you all are searching down there, what are you up in the land party doing?
Armine, when she heard that message go out, she's immediately putting her eyes of eagle on and then scanning the room very meticulously.
Okay, roll a perception check with advantage.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Nothing in the room seems to be at odd.
So let me assist. Also, keeping a watchful eye.
Yeah, you can roll perception if you like.
But let me move to here. Is that good?
Yeah, you can move however you wish.
So we were pretty much doing a similar thing of just casually walking in opposite directions.
As Carlisle is just standing here. And while they're looking, any other way I can help?
I don't think so. I think it's just.
Is it perception? Is that what?
Yes, perception. Either of you see anything odd around the room?
Just
Music stopped, by the way.
back here then.
It did stop. Hold on.
Wanted to make the situation tense,
Yeah.
just so we were all aware. If you're happy,
As
clap your hands.
the 15 minutes go by, sorry, I'm just looking at my music list here.
Picking the right music.
For investigating. There we go. 15 minutes go by, and Carlisle's kind of walking around looking at what you all are doing. Who is closest to this point? That would be Flemeth. So Carlisle has walked to the left there for a second, and he reaches down into his coat pocket almost instinctively, and then you see like a look of confusion go over his face. And then he rummages more around his coat pocket. And then looks more and more, and it seems he can't find something, and he's beginning to look more and more frantic. No. Should just be here. I just had it.
Did you lose something?
None of you have seen the arcane overdrive that I used to open the door, have you?
No, you had it this whole time.
Right, I should have, but he just like opens up his coat, takes it off, and like shakes it.
Wait, what else can that thing do?
Somewhere. Well, it opens the doors and it regulates the water flow for the city. And as soon as he says that, I need everyone who's in the water to make a dexterity saving throw.
Ah, no. Wee-oo.
Yep.
Is this 16? That's probably potentially not bad. Oh.
Duncan is not safe.
Uh-oh.
I need now those who are up on land to also make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, motherfucker.
My boy.
I was about to
My
say.
boy.
Our boys are supposed to be dexterous, or not quite so.
My boy.
All right. So,
I got
Duncan.
19.
Yo.
So, first of all, those who are outside the water, as you're seeing him freak out, and he says, "It can also regulate the water." And off to the left, you see a fizzing of white bubbles in the middle of the pond begin to grow and spread across the pond before, whoosh, a giant surge of water pushes out of the middle of the pond. Those inside see the bubbles begin to move and a full current begin to push up. You try to swim away from the middle before, Duncan, you are pulled in and thrown out of the oasis and onto the far wall.
Okay.
Do I see that?
Am I landing in that pool of water or no?
You are landing. You were hitting the wall and then falling into the water. As that occurs, the water spreads out everywhere with the surge, and it knocks Flemeth to the back wall and Varys to the back wall. Duncan, you are going to take 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Fine by me.
And Flemeth and Varys will take 1 point of bludgeoning damage. As this occurs, Carlisle is also swept away and hits the back wall, and he is all right. But he is a little perturbed by the situation.
Hoity.
As that occurs, I need initiative.
Yay!
Hey!
Oh my
hit the
god,
button.
my rolls tonight.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a decent roll. Wish I
Oh,
had-
fuck! God.
a roll, I suppose.
I don't like that this is my roll. Oh, wow!
Wish I could see everyone's rolls. For whatever reason, the page just does not like to load fast.
You might have to refresh it.
Yeah, you might have to refresh it.
That, or
again.
you may need to enable hardware acceleration using.
Remind me how I do that.
Under your settings tab.
Oh, it's already on.
Oh, interesting then. I'm unsure.
Let me try turning it off and see what happens.
So I will say, because Armine is the only one not to get knocked down, at the start of this battle, you will be the only one who sees the locations of the two enemies.
Oh, fuck me.
As you see the mist begin to fall down.
Oh, fuck.
As the mist falls down, you see it illuminates the shape of two large beings on either side of this pool. And as the mist dissipates, they are once again invisible.
Great.
I'll roll their initiative. Ooh. There we go.
Invisible stalker.
Oh, I don't like this.
This is gonna be fun.
That does seem a little bit bad.
It'll be fine.
Actually, I'll just keep the buttons where they're at. There we go. All right. Plymouth. You did not see the creatures. You were just thrown back. What are you doing?
I am getting up. How much is that?
So it is difficult terrain to get out of there. So it will take you 10 feet of movement to get out of the canal.
Okay, that's fine. I'll get out of the canal.
All right. That'll be 10 feet of movement, and then you should have 20 left, I believe.
Okay. I'm going to move and climb back to try to get back to where I was where I got pushed back. And
you were here?
Yes.
Yeah, you should be able to move that with your 20 feet.
Okay. And I'm going, because that was my action, I'm going to use my bonus action to...
that wasn't your action, that was just your movement.
Was it?
You still have an action.
Okay. Let's see.
Side note,
How far is Duncan? Actually, can I see Duncan?
Roll a perception check.
Okay.
Bro, I'm in a canal like you were. I don't think so.
Oh, yeah, I don't think I would.
You were suffering from...
You can roll me a perception check anyway to see what you see.
Okay.
Is pretty good. You see into the water about 10 feet down. You see Bhaqull and Hordle. You don't see Duncan at all.
Okay. Let's see.
I will say, with a 23, you look to your left and just see the last bit of mist rolling off the being to your left, and you know there's something to your left.
Okay. Okay, I can do 3 creatures, and then if I cast a higher level, I can get an extra, so it'll be 4. Okay, for my first action, I'm going to cast Bless on me.
Okay.
I'll cast it on Bhaqull and Hordle, because I can see them, and Aramond, and that's it.
Okay, so you'll upcast it to get 4 of you.
Mm-hmm.
And all 4 of you now have a D4 for ability checks and attacks, I believe. For Blessed.
Whenever a target makes an attack roll or a saving throw before a spell ends, you roll a D4. There you go.
So extra D4 for attacks and saving throws. All right. You still have a bonus action? Anything for that?
This is Bless is an enchantment. It's not actually a spell. So could I still use
It is a spell.
Is it?
It's just
Damn.
it's just part of the enchantment school.
Damn. Okay. Well, now I know. I can't cast spiritual weapon, so that is pretty much all my turn.
All right. Duncan.
Yep. So how deep is this water roughly?
The water
Same.
here is about 10 feet deep, so it's a lot
10
more
feet.
shallow.
Okay. I didn't see either one of them as I went flying, right?
No.
Okay.
You can make a perception check after you get out if you'd like to see if you see anything.
Okay. No. I know what I'm gonna do here. I'm going to see.
For the sake of it, these canals are 5 feet. So if you wanted to try and push these do exist as well.
I'm taller than 5 feet, so it wouldn't matter.
5 feet wide.
Oh, wide? Okay.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
I'll move to about here, still in the canal.
Mhm.
I'm gonna peek up, touch my hand onto like like not like get up out. I'm gonna touch my hand on the I'm gonna touch my hand onto the walkway there and cast Conjure Animal and bring out the Allosaurus boy.
Understandable.
Under fucking standable.
And I'm going to issue my command to do not attack friendly, only attack enemy.
It sniffs around, trying to find enemies. Does it move on your turn, or does it have its own initiative?
Sorry, give me 1 second.
You're right.
But that'll basically be my turn. I'll dip back into the water.
Okay. All right, and that case will be Bhaqull.
Well, Bhaqull will use the mind to send a message up to Flemeth. What's happening? He'll start trying to swim up.
So it's 10 feet of movement to get to the top of the water, and then it's difficult terrain to get out of the water if you choose to get out of the water. So that'll be another 10 feet of movement.
Can I reply back, or do I have to wait my
Yep,
next turn?
you can reply back.
We're under attack.
Oh.
The thing that got in is a wisp, or not a wisp. I don't know what it is, but it's attacking us.
Get out of the water. Does he see anything?
Roll a perception check.
Perception.
No,
No.
there's nothing up here.
Well,
Oh, no. Y'all are going crazy and that's saying something.
If Bhaqull can't see anything, then he's just going to cast a fun spell. You know,
Oh.
just in case.
All right. Armor. He watches
Oh.
dark, misty armor sort of forms around, just like aerates off of him, a cool aura.
And he'll pull out his trident.
All right, and that's your turn?
Yeah.
All right, with that, it will be the Invisible Stalker's turn.
Would it not be my turn?
Are you? Oh,
You're
I
not
rolled
in the
initiative,
turn
but
order.
But it
You
didn't put. Yeah, no, I rolled.
Yes.
click on your character again, and then roll, and then put your own initiative on it.
Yeah.
Okay. So one more time. I need to click my character.
So click your character, and then on the sheet, click roll initiative.
Mm-hmm. I did that earlier. And I got
Yeah,
a 2.
do it again.
Mm-hmm.
Is it not showing up? Weird. Hold on.
That is weird. It usually shows up.
See if I can do it for you. Are you clicking the character on the map?
No, I'm not clicking.
Click the character on the map, and then roll. It's bound to the one on the map.
Oh, okay. I thought you said do my character sheet.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, there it goes. There's my 10.
Was it 10 before as well?
Yeah,
That's great. Awesome.
makes it easy.
Alright, so portals go.
Hi, I'm Portal. All right. So I got no clue what's going on. I know I saw a big whoosh, and Duncan went wah, and now I'm here. So I see Bhaqull got out of the water, so I think I'm just kind of gonna do the same thing.
Okay. So it'll be 20 feet of movement to get yourself up out of the water and onto the ground up there.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're good. You're out.
Yeah, that's it.
You can roll a
Looking around.
perception check if you like.
Ooh, I like doing that. See, perception check. See if I can see. Wow, 14.
Don't see anything up here. Just your friends looking a little worried, armored up.
I'm just going to. Okay, so I guess for the moment, until I see something, I'm just gonna hold my action to attack if whatever is attacking my friends tries to attack me.
All right, so you're ready to attack. Got it.
God, I have a
Yes.
question. So
Yes.
it says it increases by 5 for each slot, and I
That's
currently have 4th level. I have 2 4th level spell slots.
That's correct.
So how many is that?
That'll be 20.
Thank you, God.
Yep, you get 20 temporary hit points, and if you get hit, 20 cold damage.
Whoa!
Oh,
Thank you, God.
That's pretty good.
I'm bad at
Which is
that's your armor.
great.
Actions?
Yeah.
Because it is
Yeah.
now the Invisible Stalker's turn. This
Oh,
one
no.
is going to move here. She's going to move here. And it's going to take one slam against Plymouth and one slam against Bhaqull. Yeah, that's against Plymouth,
Oh, that
and this is against Bhaqull.
Mm.
So it'll be 5 bludgeoning to Plymouth, 12 bludgeoning to Bhaqull, which will go into your temp HP, and it will take 20 points of cold damage.
Can we see it now?
No. You
What?
just see
Fucker.
you just see both Plymouth and Bhaqull just get like boo, boo, like you see the impact. You have no idea where it came from.
Oh, lovely.
Yay.
Yay!
All right. And the second is going to head here and make 2 strikes against the Allosaurus. 15 and a 22, which
Oh
is
my
going to
God.
hit it. It'll be 6, 13, so
19.
21. That's 19. You're right. I'm wrong. 19 points of damage to the Allosaurus. Which I will go ahead and note here for me. They usually have 51 HP, minus 19. 32.
Might as well just pay me. I might as well just get another sheet in there for the Allosaurus.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna give you a sheet for the Allosaurus at some point. Because it will make my life easier. Alright. Actually, let me look at this. No, it's not. It's not the compendium. That was gonna make my life easy. Alright. That being done. Let's see. Is now going to attempt to the one down here is going to attempt to grab you, Aramine.
Oh God.
I need a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity save?
Mhm.
2.
16. Very nice. It is going to miss. You feel like the air pushed past you and you instinctively dodge backwards. And it's going to miss. And it's going to be Varys' turn.
I don't like this.
Okay. Going to attempt jumping across this, I guess.
Yeah, what's your acrobatics?
11.
Yeah, I'm going to say, without even rolling, you're incredibly acrobatic. It's a 5-foot gap, no problem.
Alright. And then 25 left, so... Okay, cool. Get up to here. I can't see shit.
I mean, you guys are free to talk in combat, by the way. That is always a free action. And you
I
can
do
do it out
not.
of order.
I do not like that something tried to grab me.
Does something hit us?
Yes,
It's
whatever it
invisible.
is. Oh,
Blub, blub.
that's great.
I just go blub blub.
I mean, with the notion that literally all three of them were just more or less attacked at the same time, I could technically just blind fire in the direction.
You can do so. It will be an attack with disadvantage to try and hit it while it's invisible.
Correct.
Mhm.
Fuck it. Ah, I did just a second.
Ball.
A 15 will hit.
Oh shit, get fucked.
Oh shit!
And do your sneak attack, because it is close to allies.
Yep.
Yeah, that'll do some
Get up.
damage.
Just pop it for 30 real quick.
Uh-oh. What happened? What? Discord crashed. Discord crashed, guys. Fuck. Discord crashed.
Ah, dear.
Discord crash. Hello.
Sierra, do I
Those who
still
hadn't seen
see-
it, it is rather large.
Oh, we will.
do I still see the arrow stuck into it?
No, it went through it.
Oh fuck. Okay.
These are mist-like beings. So,
Ah.
Would it have to be
But-
fully visible for me to use the mark from the ring? Or because I kind of saw its general direction.
I believe the ring requires you to see the creature.
Okay, in that case, that's my turn.
Armine.
I'm gonna immediately summon my echo, and it's going to be the realm of possibilities again. She's going to think of many possibilities that could happen.
As it appears where you wish to throw it, you see what looks to be like a Roman gladiator version of Armine.
And she's going to position it right next to her, and she's gonna let the echo attack first to try and see if she can see it, or let the echo
Be an attack at disadvantage.
Fuck, okay. Great. Alright, let me just put disadvantage and vicious lance. Let's fucking go.
13 does not hit, unfortunately. You swing wildly into the air and don't find purchase.
Well, even though I did that, I am going to actually use goading attack. 'Cause I do want
On
them
the
to
next
attack
one?
me. Yes.
So the goading attack only works if you actually hit. So
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna try again to hit with disadvantage again, aren't I? And pachoo! Fuck.
that will also miss.
God damn it.
Hmm.
What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? I'm checking. Okay, it didn't attack me. I was gonna say, I could have used Hellish Rebuke on it because it didn't attack, but it didn't really hit me. Can't do that. Fuck! Do not think there is much I can do.
Alright.
So I guess my turn is
Before we
done.
continue on to Flemeth again, Shem,
Yo.
does your ally go on your turn, or does it have its own initiative?
As far as I know, it just says I summon the creature. It doesn't say whether it has its own initiative or not.
I think if you summon the creature, it probably has its own initiative. So go ahead and roll me a d20 plus 1. and I will have your Allosaurus set up for next time.
11.
It's 11. All right, so you can go ahead and have it do its attacks then.
As far as I'm aware, it gets like a...
It's a bite and a claw.
Yeah. It'll try to go for a bite in front of it since it got smacked on.
All right.
What
So
do
that
I
will
need to
be
roll?
a d20 plus 6.
Okay.
And it will be at disadvantage because it's invisible.
I don't know how to roll disadvantage on this.
Just
thing.
roll 2 d20s. So that actually will hit. So it'll be 2d10 plus 4 piercing.
That's not what I wanted. 2d10 plus what? 4?
Plus 4. 10 points of damage. Gotcha. As it snaps into the air, you see the shimmering for just a second of the being.
Do I see where it is since I'm still kind of like
You
towards
do
the
see
surface?
where it is in relation to your Allosaurus, yes, for just a second before it dissipates again.
Does it appear like it's levitating to me at all?
It does look like it's kind of hovering off the ground a bit.
Okay.
It's a very shimmery, wispy being.
Yep. That's what I want to make sure.
Yeah. All right. In that case, Flemeth. Please.
Oh,
Did we lose Elias?
Did we?
I forgot to unmute myself. Okay.
Oh, there you go.
I saw. Did I see that? Did it attack me from behind?
It attacked you from the side, but after it was hit by Varus, you did for a second see the shimmering forward bit, so you
Okay.
know where it is.
All right. So I'm going to attack it with my new mace, the
All right.
flaming one. Oh, I did not add it to my sheet. Hold on. Did I write it down? I think I did. No, I sadly did not write the new mace on here.
Hold on 1 sec. I will grab it for you. It will be the same to hit.
Okay.
So if you want to roll your mace attack, you can.
I'll do that first. And then...
So that's going to miss.
Wow. Okay. A bonus
Wait, did
action.
you use a bonus action to guide yourself before?
No.
blessing.
Or was for? Oh,
That's
bless.
it was a bless.
yes, right. That actually does hit. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Bless
Right.
was cast on.
I
Portal,
forgot. Yes.
Yeah,
they have
on
Portal,
me.
and even Armine.
Yeah. Me,
Everyone of
Bhaqull,
them.
fuck.
Yes.
Is there a way I can dictate where that or
Portal.
dictate that? Is there a
I
way?
And
think
Arma.
you can add tokens to your. Hold on.
Yeah, you can kind of just do this.
what
Yeah,
do-
add the tokens.
what do we got?
How do you?
So if you click your token in a certain way, you'll get this like kind of like bunch of random circles that show up around it.
Hmm.
The bottom one that just looks like a circle within a circle,
Uh-huh.
it's like a token menu. You can just kind of mark shit.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah,
What is it that we got?
We got blessed.
you have bless.
Oh. Give me yellow. Seems
That's the wrong
messy.
color. Never mind.
Mm.
All right.
How nice.
Let me edit your sheet real quick for you. This. All right.
Now roll for damage.
Yeah, roll for damage now. There you go.
All right.
So 9 points of fire damage.
Okay. Bonus action, a spiritual weapon.
Yep. How would you like it?
I'm gonna have it. You know what? Right beside me.
All right. And you can attempt to hit the same turn you summon it, if you'd like.
Yes.
So you can roll your spiritual weapon hit.
Did that work?
Try again.
Oh, sorry.
That's demos. You have to roll to hit first.
My bad. Do I just do add the bless, or do I do only for one time? It was never specified.
I think it's every turn with bless.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever target makes an attack roll. Yeah, anytime.
Okay.
As long as it's still active, so. Though, actually, hold on one second. Let me see something. Okay, no, you're good. Wanted to make sure that spiritual weapon wasn't a concentration. Yeah, that's gonna hit.
No.
So that'll be 9, so 11 points of damage. No, 9 points of damage. 35 minus. Okay. All right. Is that your turn?
No, I am going to move just to back up here to give it space so it can, come on, focus on me. I'm your target. Come on.
Okay. It's going to be Duncan's turn.
Would we say that I can still remotely see it, even though after the Allosaurus bit into it, it just kind of like shimmered away, or no?
No, it's invisible again.
Okay. What do I want to do? You know what?
What?
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna make sure I can read this right. So if I use Call Lightning, would that, because it says it's 100 feet above any point. Is that within 100 feet above where I can see, or does it have to be at the 100-foot mark?
Um, 100 feet directly above you.
Okay, yeah, so it has to be at the 100-foot mark. Huh. Well, so much.
If you're in a room that can't accommodate the cloud, which you are. It would be outside the glass. You could see it, but it would not go through the glass.
Yeah.
Finally, a place to hide from Apple.
Actually, I'm checking the stats on the life dome. I think the life dome might be big enough.
Oh God, is it?
Hey, yo, let's go.
I mean,
It
how
is a
big?
life dome.
110 across. So the middle portion of the life dome would be tall enough for it.
The problem is I need to have. Okay, a storm cloud appears in the shape of a cylinder that is 10 feet tall, with a 60-foot radius, centered on a point that is 100 feet directly above you. The spell fails if you cannot see a point. Okay, so yeah, blah, blah. You cast a spell, choose a point you can see within range. A bolt. Oh, so I just cast it 100 feet up, and then within that 100 feet range,
It's gonna, yeah.
send a bolt of lightning down.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I'm doing it.
Okay, we
Alright.
ball.
So you cast Call Lightning, and all of you watch
I-
as a storm in the middle of this life dome begins to emerge.
I've casted this bitch at 5th level.
Oh
Okay.
my God.
I will note this storm is unnatural. You see dark clouds with red lightning beginning to shoot through it. This unnaturally evil storm
And it's going
appears
straight
at
at
the
this
top
point here.
and strikes down. And it's gonna roll a dexterity save. It's gonna get an 8.
That's
and
a
so
miss.
it is going to take the full brunt of 14 plus 18.
Yep.
32
that's
points of lightning damage.
Oh,
Ow.
holy fuck.
Howie kablowie.
And then I'm going to climb up out of the water and immediately fucking wild shape into a dire wolf.
Okay. As
we
the light,
ball.
as a sheer red crimson bolt of lightning strikes down and chars the ground, you watch this form appear out of the lightning. And then on the other side, you see an Allosaurus charging forward with a very frightening looking dire wolf that looks like it has like bone structures of red crystal pouring out of it. As it seems to be fighting something over there. With that done, Bhaqull,
Well, hi there.
it's your go.
We still can't see it, can we?
No.
Well,
Don't worry, you saw where Fleming was hitting.
Yeah, you know where it is.
I know where it is.
you
I just can't see it. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast, but I'm gonna make sure to not aim into the direction. Like I'm going to only aim directly forward and not aim in the direction of the other people around me. You know these people.
Yes.
Just this way.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Please don't hit me. and my
Eldritch
echo.
Splashed. Oh,
Ogre blanched.
wow.
Oh.
So here's the thing.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh
The
no.
walls are protective.
Mhm.
They're really good at keeping things out,
Oh no.
which also means they're really good at keeping things in.
Yeah.
So roll me a d4.
Oh fuck.
Oh boy.
No. Oh.
Oh no.
2.
All right, roll your damage. Okay. You shoot past, it doesn't hit anything, hits the wall, and you hear a doo as it shoots back right over your shoulder and hits Thortle.
No!
What was the roll to hit me?
It's not a roll, it's just 11 points of damage.
Yeah.
Damn.
Luca's gonna look back. I'm so sorry.
Lovely nat ones in this environment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was hoping I could try to avoid it.
No.
Please.
Ooh. Bhaqull's gonna
Wait,
forego doing a second one of that. And I think that's all I can do, and that's gonna be it.
All right, it's going to be the Allosaurus's turn because it rolled an 11 for its thing. So, Allosaurus, what would you like it to do?
1 second. We'll do another bite.
All right. Still at disadvantage.
Yep. Helps if I spell the word roll right.
It would.
It's a +6 for the roll. Right?
Correct.
It's 2d. Yeah,
that's going to be a very bad fail as it
Negative.
chomps and tries to hit something and misses entirely. Portal.
I'm Portal. Alright. So, I got shot. That didn't feel good. I'm
Owie.
a little upset about it, but it's okay. It happens. Sometimes, your friends just shoot you in the back. Can't really do much about that.
Well, this one definitely came from the front. It hit the wall and hit you right
Oh,
in
I'm
the chest.
aware. I'm just making myself feel better by telling me that it can't. So,
He's coping.
I'm coping. I'm not seething quite yet, but we're
Marvin.
getting there. So,
Getting there.
So first things first. I see this and I go, you seem to be having a problem there. Let me don't shoot me again, please. And out comes the war kazoo, and I'm going to inspire Bhaqull to aim better next time.
Oh my god.
Just to let them know I am there in case they forgot.
Bhaqull did look back and say he was sorry.
The kazoo has spoken.
Kazoo has spoken.
So that is my bonus action to inspire. I have a general idea that somewhere amongst where all the people have gathered around, I can't see it, but like I can kind of get a general idea where it might be.
Yeah.
Okay. Because again, I'm still a little uncertain about specifically where it is, and I don't want to do anything crazy, and I'm reflecting on what happened at the market. I'm going to use my action just to cast Vicious Mockery. Oh no, I have to see it specifically.
Yeah, I think
have
Vicious
to see
Mockery
it.
has to
That's
see
right.
it. Yeah.
That's right. Okay. So instead of doing that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move. Let's see. We'll try to move somewhere in between where that little, I guess, that center, like, what is it? Is it left click or right click to ping?
Hold left click.
Like right there. That's my goal.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, right at
Sure,
30.
okay.
Yeah, right at 30. And from there, I am once more going to just hold action to attack my rapier if any of them get close to me or make a swing at me.
Anything else for your turn?
Nope. That is it.
All right. So invisible stalkers. One has been challenged by Flemeth. As she shouts out towards it, it's going to accept the challenge and punch Flemeth twice. Or attempt to. It's the first one. This is the second one.
Both hit.
6 and 11 points. So 17 total bludgeoning to Flemeth. The other one is going to keep fighting the Allosaurus because it's already taken damage from it once and has no idea where the lightning bolt came from. So it's going to strike once and twice. Both of those hit. 13 and 9.
Wait, is this for me?
No, that's for the Allosaurus.
Oh, okay.
That's 22 hit points from the 19 that it took earlier. So that's 30. 40.
Is it 32?
32 and 19, so 9, 10, 11. That's 41. 41 hit points in total.
He's got 10 hit points left.
Yeah, 10 hit points left.
Oh fuck.
Ow.
Dino baby.
Hallow's looking quite hurt. And then this one's going to attempt to grab you, Plymouth. So
Let's
roll me a
go.
dexterity saving throw. It misses. All right, Varys, it's your go.
I'm gonna do a funny because I don't actually have to see shit to use this.
That is true. And which one are you casting it on?
I'm doing it in this general area.
All right, it is visible now. You can see this floating wispy being kind of illuminated by this dark
Motherfucker.
flame that comes across it.
Okay, that thing is what it was.
Oh, is it spell save? Hold on. Oh, it gets a dexterity saving throw. Hold on 1 second, actually. Fails. So yes, it is visible. So you will no longer have disadvantage against it as you see the being there.
That's my action, so hide in the trees. Fuck.
No, you do not.
You stay out here.
Man, your stealth rolls, man, today have been...
I have rolled literally all of my nat ones up that have been just built up for this campaign tonight.
Yep. Armine.
Now that I can see this motherfucker,
Yes, you
I'm
can.
about to fuck it up.
And with Plymouth in their position now, you will have a flanking advantage.
Oh.
So take your advantage.
Make sure you add your.
Do I add my what?
Your
Yeah,
D4
your
for
D4.
bless.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah,
advantage
that's
plus a d4 for whatever you roll.
Yep.
Alright, so first attack.
That hits.
Yes. Plus my D4. I'll grab that. Let me grab that.
It's d4 on attack, not damage, I think.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
Then I'll do it for the second one. Because I have 2 attacks. And then I'm going to hit it again. And I'm
Give
gonna add my-
advantage, so you can roll that again.
Oh, okay, I can.
You have advantage. And then add your D4 will definitely hit, so roll your damage.
Yeah. And then I'm going. Oh,
Yeah, that's hurt.
that's heard. Can you use my second wind?
You're using your second one to heal yourself, or using action surge to?
Oh,
attack?
action surge. Action
That's what I
surge
thought.
again.
Yeah. Go ahead and make your next 2 attacks. You have
Oh, no.
advantage, so you can reroll that.
Oh yes.
That hits.
Oh yes.
7 more points.
All right, and the second attack.
And you have another attack. You have advantage, so you can reroll. That definitely hits.
My
Roll
God.
damage.
Oh, my God.
Armine,
Broken.
how would you like to do this?
She is. Once she sees that thing, she and the Echo are gonna kind of go after it. They are just going to continue stabbing it, hitting it down, and then when it's down on the ground, she is going to stab it through the head.
All right. So
Oh.
Varys behind you just blows out this dark flame, and it courses it. And the second you see it, you see your chance. And you
Yeah.
watch as Armine and the gladiator version of Armine tag team striking this from both sides. As it falls, it looks up just in time to see the vicious lance in its head, and it wisps out of existence.
That was annoying. And
And that
those
one is
things
dead.
are scary. But not as scary as what I've fucking seen before.
All right. Anything else for your turn?
I am actually going to look around and see if I do it. I'm slightly.
You definitely
in a
see
bit
the
of a rage.
Allosaurus and the dire wolf over there. I will note that the dire wolf, when you saw the creatures that Duncan was turning into before, they looked odd. I mean, they had like spines of bone on them, and they had some of the red. But now those spines have turned from bone to like red crystal, and they're even deeper red veins across them. This almost doesn't even look like a dire wolf to you. It's almost alien.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh god, okay. Armine slightly has the adrenaline going through her. She is gonna rush over to where the others are, not caring.
No. Do I see them running over her?
Armine and the Echo are
I
both
don't know
in
if you
tandem.
have that much speed. Hold on.
Do I? I have 30 speed.
Yeah, you have to hear.
And every square is 5, correct? Making
Yes.
sure.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Do I see Armine and their Echo coming over?
You do.
Oh, you're gonna see the dire wolf like glance in your direction and just bare its teeth and snarl.
You are also. Oh god. So, unfortunately, you've also had a pissed off woman right now. So she's going to look back at you with the same ferocity that that direwolf has. And, I don't know if that's an intimidation check.
No,
No.
you're just staring at each other.
Yeah.
Plymouth,
Mm.
it's your go.
All right. It's invisible, right?
The
It's
being in
still
front of you is
invisible?
dead.
No, I meant the one across.
Oh, the other one? Yes, it is invisible.
Okay. Can I make a try to see if I can try to focus to find where it is?
Yeah, roll a perception.
Okay. Come on. No, I almost clicked on persuasion. Damn it, I am so bad today.
I will say, even with an 8, while you don't know where it is, you do see the Allosaurus there, and you see the wolf, and you see Armine heading over. You can surmise it's about in that area somewhere.
Okay. Well, Sacred Flame, I can shoot it in 60 feet in a direction, and if I'm guessing correctly, it's 45 feet away from me.
You have to see the creature for Sacred Flame.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, unfortunately.
That would have been cool, but.
It's the perk of these invisible stalkers. They're invisible.
You don't say.
No.
They're one counter AoE spells.
That is true.
You know what? Because I am a bit hurty, so I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay.
1d8 plus your spellcast modifier. Okay. I think my spell modifier is 7. I think.
That sounds right.
Yeah. What? Okay,
Yeah,
perfect.
4 plus 3.
I'm still hurt, but I'm still up. So it's
All right. Anything else for your turn?
I'm gonna move. I'm gonna use my movement to. I'm gonna be just a bit behind Orly.
Hello.
And
Not Orly.
No, sorry.
I'm totally unique. I'm
Poorly.
original. I'm original. I'm original.
No.
Sorry.
Oh no.
Portal. Portal.
Are you gonna move your spiritual weapon?
Yeah, that's. I'm trying to see how much my spiritual weapon can move.
I think you move 30. Can I not?
No, it moves 20 feet.
Yeah, you're right.
Right.
So
Be just
here?
behind you, about there.
Yeah. Okay. That's pretty much all I can do. I can't really do much of anything else. So that is my action.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a snap at the creature, and because of pack tactics, it goes from disadvantage to normal.
That's correct.
So that's what a d20 plus dex to
uses
attack
the
with a bite,
dire
right?
wolf. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now. So it's a dex, so plus the dex from that dire wolf, so it's a +2. Okay.
Yeah. Bite is +5 to hit.
Oh, it's a plus.
Yeah, on dire wolf.
Oh,
Because
plus
it's
5 right
dex
there.
plus proficiency.
Got you. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I
So it's
is
+5.
stupid.
Mm.
So 1d20 plus 5. That's gonna be miss.
That is gonna be a miss.
That is okay. No, that'll be it for me, and then I'll just try to take a bite with
That'll come after Bhaqull.
Yeah, that's what I'm just fucking prepping for.
Bhaqull.
Hello.
So
Is
go.
it invisible? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. I did not that far. So I'm going there. And yeah. That's all I'm gonna do. Bhaqull's not gonna risk trying to shoot that thing again.
You do have a bardic inspiration.
Uh,
I
You
did
see the
inspire you.
lines, right?
I inspired you to try again.
And
Plus,
your D4 bless.
what are the
you
chances you can miss again?
okay.
You can have almost an extra +12. She rolled high on both of those.
Bhaqull will try.
All right.
You fool.
Eldritch
You
Splash.
fool.
Yeah, a 14 by itself will hit without even the bless and the inspiration.
Should I save the bless for the next one then?
Well, you can save the inspiration for the next one because the bless happens every time regardless.
Okay.
So that definitely hits. Roll damage. 10 points of force. All right. You want to do your second one? It was bound to happen, wasn't it?
God damn it.
Well, I mean, doesn't the bardic
'Cause I
inspiration give him a
only-
D8?
Here's the issue. On the nat ones on these.
Oh no,
Oh,
not
frick,
again!
Yeah.
Oh,
If it does hit, just not the
Oh,
intended target.
I swear.
Roll me a d4, and one of these is you this time.
Or if you roll a 3.
It's gonna hit the Allosaurus. Roll your damage.
Oh,
no.
that's a Gonosaurus.
That is a dinosaur.
Good job. You killed the Allosaurus
Team kill.
as it shoots through, bounces
Betrayal.
off the wall, and
Friendly
hits
fire.
the Allosaurus on the side. It falls over dead.
To which an
Damn.
immediate angry wolf is going to
Drunken.
bare its fangs.
Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Betrayal.
It's a roller
Maintain-
coaster ride.
Wait, no, hold up. I am in a dire wolf form. Do you want me to roll as the
You
dire
use
wolf?
You use your
Nope,
stats
I
for
am not.
mental.
Nope, I am not. I am not Circle of Moon. I don't get to use my stats. I have to use the creature
don't-
stats.
I'm pretty sure you still use your stats for mental, even if you're changed.
Is it?
Yeah,
I'm
for
pretty
Druid.
sure.
So for
Okay,
Druid,
well,
yes, for Druids
okay.
it is.
Fear.
I am in
The
front
Circle
of
of the
that was
Moon
on-
gets to use the physical stats as well.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
So the mental stats, you still get your wisdom.
You are so lucky that I
Fear.
have high wisdom.
Fear.
So to that end, you do not see him go into
I
a
was
feral
also in
rage.
front, though.
Fear.
No, but he is
You do
definitely
see him
going
very
to be
angry.
angry.
Anything else for your turn? All right. Well,
That's a
it would be
noise.
the Allosaurus's turn, but you
No.
murdered it. So Portal.
Okay. All right. Question:
Yes.
Do I see the wispy bastard now that
You
they've
do
been
not
hit?
see it,
Huh?
but you do. So you see it for a second. You see
Mm-hmm.
where it was, but it goes back invisible. So you know where it's at.
Okay, I have a good idea where it's at.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. I can work with that. I can deal with that kind of. I think maybe sort of. Okay. So
Maybe.
so many options. So
A
little
little
time.
time.
Well, this requires me to see it, so I can't do that. Unfortunately, as funny as that would have been. Oh. Had an idea. Still might do it. Just want to see what happens first if I do this.
The music is gone.
Do not worry.
Okay. I'm gonna take a couple of steps. Go past my little scaly friend there that needs some firearm practice. For on firearms. Park my keister.
Eldritch Blast.
Park my keister right here. Listen, I also play a bardlock. I understand the pain. First order of business, I'm gonna take out my war kazoo, and I'm gonna look right here. Let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny. Carmine.
Yeah.
Because you stabbed the thing a lot, and it was very effective. So you are next on the list to get bardic inspiration from the war kazoo.
War kazoo is awesome.
And the war kazoo of awesome. Now, next move is going to be to cast Shatter.
Go for it.
As second level, I'm aiming for that little tree, or essentially the tile, the upper left tile above the creature as the center point. So that way, I don't hit nobody.
Gotcha.
That isn't
All
my
right.
friend. Because the general idea of where it is, since it's like a cone. Okay, so then I'm gonna hit this. Cast it with Hacha. Then you get the
Make
roll
dex
first.
save.
Though.
They're gonna make it so take half damage.
Constitution save, I believe. Actually.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
it's con.
They're gonna fail, so take full damage.
Haha.
Okay, fuck you.
So, let's see. So, roll 3d8. Double check to make sure, so that way I'm not lying. Yep, 3d8.
I think it already did it for you, didn't it?
Oh, is
We'll
that
do
the?
it for you.
Oh,
This
that
is
was
what
me.
the
Oh,
nine was for, yes.
Ignore the 14.
But I'll
take
be
the 9.
nice.
No. We play this fair. We play this right. You take the 9.
That is
Damn.
9.
Ka-chow. I have moved. I've kazooed. I went
I've already
boom.
been so mean to Ribbon.
I've kazooed. I went kaboom. And I moved.
I
I
would
end my
like to
turn.
reference the picture I put in memes.
I love that picture.
That's Bhaqull.
Help.
That's
All right,
Bhaqull
anything else
right
for your
now.
turn?
No.
Alright.
I'm good right where I'm at.
Hmm.
Honey, moving would be good, and then the other spell that we did.
I can't fucking. I can do Fairy Fire once because it's a racial trait, not actual spell slot.
Oh shit. Well.
But listen, now we know that for next time.
Yeah. Now I can remember to do that early instead of halfway through the fight.
Good idea.
I'm just gonna do fucking a blind shot because we're all generally hitting in a certain direction.
That will hit.
Ah!
Or damage plus sneak attack.
Where's my 46?
God damn.
Damn, money? Fuck.
Imagine if I could see these things and actually add 2 extra d6.
Yeah. It strikes through it. You see it shimmer for a second. You see its wispy form is starting to go. Does look hurt, but it's still alive.
Oh no!
I'm gonna make it unalive.
How,
Like
how,
I
are you,
did.
how are you gonna do that?
I'll figure that out. It's my turn.
By stabbing a lot. Go.
Anything else for your turn?
Stabbing
Nah,
it.
I'm not gonna
Alright.
bother hiding. It's not gonna get around to me again.
Armine?
Mm. I'm not going, what can I do? Hmm.
I mean, why are you thinking like you're not gonna just strike him?
I was about to say swing and pray.
Swinging and pray? Alright. Swinging and praying. Oh.
There you go.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that'll hit. Actually, it's a disadvantage because
Oh,
it
it
is
is?
visible still. Yes.
Fuck. Alright, let me roll that again instead. And you boy. Fuck.
Yeah, that will not hit.
Is that with
So
the
roll-
D4? Oh, wait.
One.
no.
D4
Seven,
won't even be
natural
able to reach.
Yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
Roll your second attack. Roll a
You
d4.
try. Yeah.
Roll the d4.
You also have inspire.
Fuck.
It's a d8. Is it
Mhm.
right?
Yes.
Yeah. So roll a
Yes.
d8.
Roll a d8. Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Choo.
That will hit now.
Okay.
Roll your damage.
Damage.
All right.
Let me kill you. Let me kill you.
Do you want to unleash your incarnation?
Yeah.
Roll another attack. Disadvantage. Roll a d4.
4.
Not quite. That will miss. You do strike it once though in the flurry of stabs, but just graze it the one time.
Damn. I think
Anything else
that's
for your
all I
action?
can. I think
Okay.
that's all I can do.
In that case, Flemeth.
There's a lot of people. I'm trying to see if I can scooch my way through, or probably go around the tree, so I can.
You can move through your allies' spaces if they let you.
Oh, I
so-
can. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going
It's just
to.
enemies you have an issue with.
Do I have a general idea now where I?
Yes,
think
you
it's
saw
visible?
it. You saw it just as she was striking it. That one time, it flickered into
Okay.
space again, and then it
Can I
dissipated
move
again.
to here?
Yeah.
Alright. I will move there.
That's actually a space you'd be moving like here, I think.
Okay.
There you go.
And my spiritual weapon can move 20 feet, so I think it would be. Like, yeah, right there. Okay. I'm gonna swing in with my mace again.
Go for it. Be a disadvantage. It is invisible. You get a +4 to the attack, though. Nice. Will just miss with a 13.
Damn.
And then hit it with my spiritual weapon.
Okay. That will hit.
Why is my sheet being stupid?
You can also click the spiritual weapon tag on the roll, and it should roll damage that way as well. "10 points of force. It shimmers into being as you hit it, and it's falling apart, but it is still up.
Alright,
It's your turn?
I think that was all my movements. I believe.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Duncan.
And I'll just move up here. And then
Alright.
take a bite at it. What the fuck was it again? It was a +5, right?
Yes.
+5.
Will be a disadvantage.
Oh, I forgot to. No, it's at advantage because I'm in 5 feet of a.
Oh, you're
ally.
5 feet an ally. That's right. So that hits.
Yep. And that's.
Hack tactics, baby.
Yep. 1d20 plus. Oh no, it's 2d6.
2d6, yes.
Plus 3, sorry. 2d6 plus 3.
How do you want to do this?
I'm going to immediately leap up at where I'm presuming its throat is, gnarl into it, land on the ground, stare at everyone else, and just bite down as hard as I can while glaring at all of them.
You watch as the grotesque, crystalline, embedded wolf jumps out of the trees, grabs onto something invisible that becomes visible as it spins the whole thing around, lands on the ground, stares at you all for a second before crunch. The thing disappears, dead. And we are out of.
Bhaqull looks a little scared.
Yeah.
We did it.
Duncan is not going to come back to normal. He's just gonna start wandering around.
And as the dust settles from this fight, and you wonder what the fuck just happened, this is where we're going to end tonight's episode.
There it is.
I knew it. You
Damn it.
motherfucker.
It is about that time.
I was looking at the
Damn.
time. I'm like, this is where Lulu's gonna call it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It makes sense.
Oh, but it was so good.
Oh god, now the question becomes, did we level up? No, I'm just kidding. Close that up.
Not quite.
Not quite. We're almost there.
Not quite. Not quite.
Damn.
Bye bye.
My God. Oh.
We did.
Help.
Help.
Help isn't going to help you right now. Not with what we were dealing with.
Help.
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 Help
Help
me.
Is that
me.
one of the doodles of the session? The help.
That is my only doodle this session.
I see.
I kid you not, the entire time you all are taking swings at that thing, I was like, please don't let them hit, please don't let them hit. Oh god, please don't kill it. I want to kill it.
You did. You got it.
You did. I killed the other one in a very much fit of rage.
The fucking fairy fire thing. Literally, I remembered because I was just. It's like, God, this thing's a fucking pain in the ass. Literally, right after my turn. Wait a sec. Clicks over to my spells. Fuck.
Fairy Fire is great, but I will note that you could do what the other party did, which is splash water on them to make them appear for a
Damn
moment.
it.
It only lasts for like a turn, but it's a valid way to do it.
Don't that.
Nah, we're here for
Use
the
your
hardcore
environment.
playthrough.
We're here to make this difficult.
Look, we're not. We're here for a good time, not a long time.
True. True.
How else would I
True, actually.
continually accidentally hit my other party members?
The fact that you got another not one,
I
it's so
cry.
tragic.
I
remember that
so
one.
cry.
I was so hoping that you wouldn't have actually fucking hit him and killed him, because now, oh,
It's going to be a lot of Angie next session.
Angst.
oh
here's
my
the worst
goodness.
thing about it. Calling animals like that, keep it kept bringing back the same Allosaurus.
Yep. Now I can no
Yeah,
longer bring
yeah.
back the same Allosaurus.
Now if he summons a new Allosaurus, it's not the same Allosaurus. It's a different Allosaurus.
It's dead.
Because the other one's dead.
But cool
It's
probably
fine.
didn't mean it.
It's fine.
Of
It's
course,
totally
Bhaqull
fine.
didn't mean it.
But unfortunately, it happened.
Or did you?
Dun, dun.
The dark
At the
power
end.
surges.
But cool
power
becomes the
surges.
villain. But cool by the end of this campaign is gonna become the villain. God,
Oh,
no,
You
that'd
die
be
a
awful.
hero,
Alright,
live
I'm gonna
long enough to
pop
see
out of
yourself
here.
become
You
the
guys have a
villain.
good night.
Also,
Bye.
guys, I'm
Bye.
hungry. I hope you all had fun.
Yeah,
I'll see you
bye.
next
Yeah.
week.
It was
Bye.
amazing.
It's also time for me to go too.
Bye.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm
Find
gonna do
someone
now.
for me to raid.
Mm,
Oh yeah, we gotta do party, honey.
Yeah, you're gonna.
Oh wow! Look, someone else streaming D&D.
Whomst.
Silent.
Yeah, let's go get silent. Let's go attack her.
Okay,
Hmm.
I go. What? Thank you for coming. Thank you for staying up. You guys had a good time. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye, boys.